Heron once said, everything begins at the beginning, and quite often, the beginning begins when you shift your mind in a new direction. Very good morning to one and all present here. I am Sri Lakshmi, a second-year BTech student from the Metallurgical and Material Science Department.
And I am Nandana, a second-year computer science student.
We are delighted to be your MCs for today's orientation program. I would like to extend a very warm welcome to the Honorable Director of NIT Tiruchirappalli, Dr. Chi Akila, the Chief Guest, Dr. Shivaji Chakravarti, Dean Academic, Dr. Ram Kalyan, Dean Student Welfare, Dr. N. Kumaresan, the Registrar, the Deans of various committees, the heads of departments, and the incoming first-year students for the academic year 2022. We will proceed to the Tamil Taivartha. This song was written by Manonmanyam Sundaram Pillai and composed by the much acclaimed M.S. Viswanathan. We invite our students to present the state anthem of Tamil Nadu. I request everyone to stand for Tamil Taivartha.
நீராறும் கடலொடுத்த நிலமடந்தை கெழிலொழுகும் சீராறும் வதனமென திகழ்பரத கண்டமிதில் தெக்கணமும் அது சிறந்த திராவிடன திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறை நுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரினமை திறன் வியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே.
What better way to begin this auspicious occasion than to invoke the blessings of the Almighty? After all, more things are wrought by prayer than the world can ever dream of. We now invite the choir to lead us in worship.
हर देश में तो हर वेश में तो तेरे नाम अनेक तो एक ही है तेरी रंग भूमि यह विश्व भरा सब खेल में मेल में तू ही तो है सागर से उठा बादल बन के बादल से फटा जल हो करके फिर नहर बने नदियां गहरी तेरे भिन्न प्रकार तो एक ही है चींटी से भी अणु परमाणु बना सब जीव जगत का रूप लिया कहीं पर्वत वृक्ष विशाल बना सौंदर्य तेरा तू एक ही है यह दिव्य दिखाया है जिसने वह है गुरुदेव की पूर्ण दया टुकड़िया के है और न कोई दिखा बस मैं और तू सब एक ही है हर देश में तू हर वेश में तू तेरे नाम अनेक तो एक ही है.
That was a mellifluous rendition. A good beginning paves the way for a great end. We would like our students to begin the journey at NIT Trichy with a welcome address from our first-year professor in charge, Dr. R. Karvinbu, who will work tirelessly to ensure that you have a wonderful experience as freshers in NIT Trichy. Over to you, sir.
Respected Director, Deans, Registrar in charge, heads of the departments, faculty members, staffs, and my dear students, and parents, very good morning to all of you. I am indeed very happy to welcome you all to the inauguration ceremony of orientation program for the first year BTech and BArch students. We are honored to have Professor Shivaji Chakravarti, Vice President of Indian National Academy of Engineering and former Director of NIT Calicut, as chief guest for this inauguration ceremony. On behalf of NIT Trichy, sir, I welcome you wholeheartedly to this function. Our director is so inspirational for us to plan and conduct this orientation program effectively. Madam, we are so delighted to welcome you to the inauguration of Orientation Program 2022. I welcome all our deans, heads of the departments, registrar in charge, faculty members, associate deans, UG admission committee chairman and members, chief warden and hostel administrative committee members, librarian, staff members, student council president and members, orientation 2022 team members, and all students of NIT Trichy to this inauguration of orientation program for first year undergraduate students. My dear first year students, after some years of hard work, we have joined here as BTech or BArch students. I am sure that the expectations of yourselves and your parents would be fulfilled when you leave this institute after 4 or 5 years. We are here to serve you the maximum extent possible. On behalf of all here, I welcome all the first year BTech and BArch students and their parents to this inauguration of orientation program. Today happens to be Children's Day, so we are happy to welcome all our children to NIT Trichy on this day. Following this, a series of inspiring lectures and other programs are arranged as a part of this orientation program without affecting your regular classes. Hope you would find all the program very useful. Wishing you all a very wonderful and productive stay in this campus in the coming years. Once again, I welcome you all to this inauguration ceremony of first year orientation program. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for those words of wisdom. Keeping these in mind, we will now move on to the lighting of the lamp. The lamp symbolizes knowledge and hope, a dispel of ignorance. We now call upon the esteemed director of NIT Trichy, Dr. G. Akila, the chief guest, Dr. Shivaji Chakravarti, Dean Student Welfare, Dr. N. Kumaresan, Dean Academic, Dr. Ram Kalyan, Professor in charge first year, Dr. R. Karyambu, the President of the Student Council, and the 2 first year students to light the lamp. We hope this marks a new chapter in the students' lives. May the light guide you in your quest for success. In today's world, the need of the hour is to be the jack of all trades. In this regard, there is no one better than our director, Dr. G. Aguilar, to guide the budding minds of NIT Trichy. She has served as both an administrator and an academician for more than 32 years, with significant contributions to blockchain, big data analytics, ontology engineering, chem informatics, and artificial intelligence. She holds a PhD from Anna University, Chennai. She previously served as the registrar in charge of NIT Puducherry, where she was also a professor of computer science. Ma'am, it's a great honor to have you in our midst today. We humbly request you to address the gathering.
Good morning to one and all. Thank you. Respected chief guest of this program, Professor Shivaji Chakravarti, the registrar in charge, Professor Tamarai Chelvan, and the professor in charge first year, Professor Karvembu, and all the deans, HODs, faculty members, staff members, and my dear students. A warm welcome to one and all present here, and the proud parents too who are watching this program in the hall A13 and A11. So as you know, you people have selected NIT Tiruchirappalli to pursue your first year BTech course and BR courses where or what is available here, it is in your mind. So once again, I give a warm welcome and congratulations to the students and the proud parents too. Why I am insisting on the parents here is, they are along with you the entire journey till you enter up to this place. So first of all, we have to give a big pranam to all the parents who have helped you to reach this level. All the departments here in NIT Tiruchirappalli, we have the knowledgeable and the learned faculty and all the infrastructure available to pursue your studies. Apart from this, anything else is available in NIT Tiruchirappalli, it is in your mind. Yes, it is available, the number of clubs and teams. About all the departments and the infrastructure facilities, the HODs and the deans, they are going to introduce within 3 minutes in this morning session itself. So I am not getting into it. But about the teams and clubs, that is the integral part of this NIT Tiruchirappalli system. So I request all the students to know about it and you try to become members of it so that along with learning the branches what you have chosen, you will come to know what are all the facilities available and so that you can excel in that also. As all of you know right away or right now we are talking about the new education policy 2.0. Am I right? You would have heard about it. So what is it? Is there anything available? NIT Tiruchirappalli helps you to do it. Yes, it is available in your curriculum itself. So all of you, you look into it carefully and utilize it so that finally you will become an multidisciplinary person also. Okay. And some of the admission statistics, I would like to share it here. The statistic shows that they are ranking from 241. They've joined NIT Tiruchirappalli, and in architecture department, I think 142 AR rank and 23 people less than 1000 rank has joined architecture. So once again, I congratulate all the people for this. The next question in our mind is, why we have joined NIT Tiruchirappalli, or what is your goal? Everything may be available in your mind. And right away or nowadays, you are very smart people. You would like to know, is there any magic available so that I can reach very high? Is there any magic available? No, very good. Then, everybody agrees with that? No magic is available? If that is the case, what is there available to take you to the next level or whatever you would like to achieve? Maybe hard work? I'll tell you, there is one magic word available. Okay? To reach wherever you would like to go. Okay. Hard work, perseverance. Is there anything available? Any other word comes to your mind? Huh? Hard work? Smart work. Smart work is not magic. Belief, confidence. One more. Huh? Okay, what Abraham Lincoln has told about discipline. Discipline is just choosing between what you want now and what you want most. Now, is there any magic word available? Is it discipline? That is the self-discipline. So the magic is there to get what we want. Yes, it is there. It is the self-discipline. It is the magic power that makes you virtually unstoppable. Please have that in your mind and work towards it, and whatever you want, you can achieve. So please find out, or you have this magic word in your mind, that self-discipline, and you please go ahead or move forward. Okay? So a beginning to your new journey has started today. So apart from having the self-discipline, everyone, we should understand that every person you meet knows something you don't. Learn from them. Okay? So why I am very specifically telling this is, this NIT Tiruchirappalli, all the department, it has got faculty, infrastructure and everything. Whatever it is available, it will not come to you just like that, okay? You have to get it, or you should think in your mind that I want this. Then only you will understand what is available. So for that, an important character I want you to have is, have it in your mind, every person you meet knows something you don't. Learn from them. Why I am repeating this is one of the character which is, I will say, missing also in this young generation, even though you people are the smart worker. So very strongly, I would like to put in your mind that apart from having the magic power of self-discipline, you have this in your mind that every person you meet knows something you don't. Learn from them. So education is something we have to keep pursuing day after day, but in this competitive world, surviving, yes, it requires determination and perseverance. So just a small thing I would like to share with you in front of Professor Shivaji Chakravarti, because he gave this example when he was addressing the first years in 2016 in NIT Puducherry. Okay, so among this crowd, there may be so many people, sports persons may be available, okay? So you must be knowing, preparing for marathon race and preparing for 100 meters. So what is happening right now? We are preparing for marathon or we are preparing for 100 meters, but suddenly we jump into the other and we expect that we have to win or I have to win. Am I right? I am preparing for something for marathon, I am preparing for something for 100-meter race. But whenever I would like to run for the marathon, whatever the preparation I have, so I will get it and I will win. So in marathon, what is winning? Coming first? Coming second? Coming third? No. Completing the distance is winning in marathon. Am I right? Yes or no? So yours is 100 meters race or marathon for 4 years. That you please decide on this, prepare in that way, okay? And as you told, the smart worker, only the word I got from all of you, Yes, smart working is also required, it is necessary, but you don't forget the magic word self-discipline in throughout your life. So now the HODs, they are going to give you or they are going to introduce you with all the facilities available in the department. And at this juncture, I would like to recall that there is a association called Recall is available here. Anybody, any guess for the association Recall? That is the Alumni Association of NIT Tiruchirappalli. The alumni of this institute, they are helping their alma mater in a grand manner. So this is the time you have to create a bonding with this institute. That bonding you will cherish throughout your life. So you can talk to the Dean ID, so he will be giving you all the information about how the alumni are working for their alma mater. So have a wonderful stay here for next 4 years where you can get all the technological things and the basic discipline in whichever you have been given the chance to learn. And apart from that, the interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary capabilities and all the other walks of life. So once again, congratulations and all the very best to all the students here and the proud parents too. Thank you for the opportunity. Jai Hind.
We sincerely thank you for your valuable insights, ma'am. We would also like to extend a very warm welcome to the chief guest of this orientation program, Dr. Shivaji Chakravorty. He is the Vice President of the Indian National Academy of Engineering and served as the former Director of NIT Calicut and the Chairman of the IEEE India Council from 2017 to 2018. He is a Fellow of the Indian National Academy of Engineering and the National Academy of Sciences, India. It is our pleasure to have you in our midst, sir. I request the Director to felicitate him with an institute memento and a special token of our appreciation. We now request you to address the gathering.
Honorable Director, Professor Aguila, very distinguished faculties and administrators present on the dais, but most importantly, the students and their parents. A very, very warm good morning and welcome to NIT system. At the outset, I thank NIT Tiruchirappalli and of course Professor Aguila, whom I know from 2016, when she was in NIT Puducherry for inviting me to this particular program. Now addressing the very bright faces that I am seeing in front of me, I was recalling my days. I was sitting over there only 43 years ago. And I know what people think, at least what I was thinking that time, or my friends were thinking that time. We used to think that, hey, look at this white-haired guy. He has graduated some 40 years back and now came here to give us some sort of a gyan. But believe me, I am not here to give you any sort of gyan. But I would share a little bit of my experience because I have seen a lot in my life. I have traveled a lot and I have worked at multiple institutions in India and abroad. So I'll tell you some of my life's experience. And if you remember one or two such things, maybe you will be benefited, I hope. I start from where the Honorable Director ended, that is discipline. I would like to mention about that, I would like to slightly extend the word, I would like to call it work discipline. Now what is that? You should always ask this question to your faculty or wherever, that why is so, what is that like that? So why I should explain it to you? Now people say many things about discipline, but I will say two stories, then you will remember. In 1995, I was in Germany, in Technical University of Munich, a very respected university, even today one of the best in the Europe, at least as a technical university. I was doing my research and there is a rule that all the research scholars at some point of time in a rotation basis has to present their work. And all other research scholars and professors, they attend that. So after I think some 1 or 2 months, my professor told me that Herr Chakravarti, there is a meeting on say Wednesday, you come, you also be present. I said, yes, okay, why not? I said, when is it? He said at 7 o'clock. I said, nice, because it is after the working hours. So I will go there. Then I said, so will there be any dinner after that? Then he said, oh, I think you misunderstood. It is at 7 a.m. I said, what is this? And that was, I still remember, in the month of December, outside was sub-zero temperature, snowing. And this professor is calling meeting at 7 a.m. What to do? I still remember that hall. I entered the hall at 7:02 a.m. In India, if there is any such meeting, and if you enter at 7:02, you will be the first person to enter that hall. As I entered the hall, I was the last person to enter. Everybody was present, including all the senior professors. I got so ashamed that day that from that day I changed myself. That's one aspect. Now the second story. I was going from India, from a laboratory in Kolkata, and that is Munich and one of the best in Europe. So I was very afraid. How do I manage there? But then, after going there, after a couple of months, I realized a great thing, and which you will also realize in your life after some time, when you go to some other place. Technically, I was not inferior to anybody there. Whatever they know from the engineering side, I also know. But, there is a big but in capital letters. In one aspect, that is that work discipline, if they were 100, I was 10. Now you can ask me how. I can tell you how. That say in India, how we work, we think about something. Hey, what is needed for that? Oh, this one, that one. Let's get going. Start working. That happens in our lab also, not only in one lab, everywhere. And then after some time we realize, oh, this one is not there. Another thing is required. Where do I get it? Oh, I have to order it from that company. Oh, they will take 1.5 months to deliver it. That's all work stopped for some 30 days, 45 days, 2 months. There I saw that those people don't start their work unless whatever the need for that work is everything on the table. And after they start, just simply fully focused work. And believe me, in 1 month time, they can get so much work done because there is no distraction of going here and there. Everything they plan. So that's the important thing about planning, which we are not doing, I think, which Professor Aguila was trying to mention to you. So I have a tagline here, which is my own tagline, because now, everywhere there is some tagline. So my tagline is, if you fail to plan, you are actually planning to fail. So this is my tagline. So if you remember it and at least do something about it, that will be of great benefit. Two more things I would like to mention, what also director was trying to mention. See, she was trying to tell you that, well, yes, of course, we all want to be successful in profession. How? Now, there are a lot of ways. I'll just mention two. One is, which I very strongly believe, is observation. Power of observation. I will everywhere do one small experiment. Here I will also do that. You just look at me, don't anywhere else. And within 5 seconds, you tell me which direction the ceiling fan is rotating. There are two options, clockwise and anti-clockwise. Now I see so many are looking up. My question is very simple. It is running on your head 24 hours. Why you have not observed it? You should have tell it immediately. This is called the difference between seeing and observing. We see many things, we don't observe. And I have seen in 40 years of my professional life that those who have been successful in profession, all of them have excellent observation power. So this is a quality, please develop. It doesn't come automatically. Whenever you see something, try to observe it and ask a question to yourself that, well, it is happening like this, why is it so? Can it not be the other way around? So this is the first part I want to mention. Second part is again another aspect. Again, you put your hand on your heart and say that I am wrong. That when two of you talk, your friends, I am pretty sure that 70% cases, you start answering when your friend has not stopped or has not completed his or her sentence. If not more, I am 70%, 100% sure. There was a survey in India and it was found that Indians start answering within 10 seconds. It's a survey result. That's a very, very negative quality, let me tell you again. This is also I have found in my life that those who are good listeners, they are always valued in life. See, somebody will come to you, start telling you something, you may not like it. What you say, you suddenly counter-argument you give. But first, let that person complete. Even if you say no later on, what happens is that person feels that, okay, I have at least told my views. That's a great thing. But again, you have to develop it. It again doesn't come automatically. So my again request to all of you, you are 18 years bright, all young boys and girls, give some time on it and you will see the difference. I mean, don't believe my words. You will see the difference. Your academicians here will tell a lot about engineering. I will not say anything about engineering, but I will just say one or two words. Again, my experience. See, you are in the undergraduate level. Like I am telling you, and I think the faculties will agree with me. I have seen a lot of people having done 2-3 PhDs in their life, even multiple master's degree in their life. But I have not seen one person who have done 2 bachelor's degree in engineering. I have not seen, somebody may have seen, I have not seen. Now what does that mean? It means that this bachelor's degree is very, very important for you, which you will probably not repeat. And this bachelor's degree will create the foundation for your next 40 years of life. And therefore, that's what my second tagline is, Preparation is the key. So get yourself prepared, and this is the time of preparation. And I always say that in mathematics, have you heard the name of, I'm sure you have heard the name of Fourier. And we study Fourier transform, which is one of the most common mathematical tool in maths and engineering and science. So what I say is that Fourier transform does a great for science. And here in NIT Tiruchirappalli, what you will go through is called Fourier transform. What you heard today, after 4 years, you will be a different person. Absolutely different person. Take it from me. And therefore prepare. This is first point. And second point is, in this course, there will be a lot of components. Not only your core engineering, but there will be a lot of other components. Some other engineering, some other science. And there will be advices from others that, well, look, this subject is not needed in interview. This subject is not needed in your job. Like this sort of advices you will get. 100% sure you will get. And then what happens? You neglect those subjects. But I have one small question. These people you are sitting here, what do you think? You will work in only one company? No. You will be working in 100 different companies. Or maybe research institute. Or maybe you will go to academics. So the future life demands are all different. And this course, what you are now going to enter, will prepare you for that entire spectrum. That's why this course is designed like that. So don't neglect a subject because you don't know that after 6 years, you might be requiring that. So why not just spend some more time and get prepared? That doesn't take a lot of effort also. Madam Director was mentioning about that race, marathon and that. I would extend that a little bit with an equation. That's everybody, you can do that if you have your mobile, check it. You know 1 to the power 365 is 365. 1.01 to the power 365. If you do it, you will see that the result is 37.78. Now I'll always give this example. What does it mean? It means that if you don't do anything new, then at the end of the year, you remain where you were at the start of the year. There is no improvement. 1.01 means 1%, just 1%. You do that small amount 365 days, not a big amount, small amount. And then you are 37 times more than what you were at the beginning. We don't realize that. But that's exactly what happens. So once again, my request that this is called consistency, and consistency plays a big role in our life. So try to prepare and be consistent. I think these were some of my own life's learning, and lot of soft skills you are hearing, right? Soft skill development today is a buzzword. But what is soft skill, I have asked? 80% people said that one should speak well. Believe me, that's only a small part of soft skill. Whatever I was trying to tell you, no? That power of observation, the power of listening, to be consistent in life, these are also soft skills. And you have to develop it. And these four years is the wonderful time for developing all those soft skills. And adding to that language, that's my last point, that this language, many times we feel that it's a barrier. Now why? Because you are from multiple backgrounds. You are not from same background. You are coming from a very, different types of level of schools, then different types of background, rural, urban and all that. So your language skills are all not same. Now what happens, I have seen, and by the way, whether we like it or not, language of engineering is English. We have to develop it. Now what happens is that when you have this sort of group, I have seen that Tamil people will make a group of Tamil people, Telugu people will make a group of Telugu people, and like that only. And then what happens? You only speak your own language. That's the biggest trouble. Now, we have to, intermingle with other groups and communicate with English from the very beginning. And you will make mistakes. People will laugh at you. But try to think, when you were a small child, you learnt your mother language by reading? No, you didn't learn by reading. You learned by listening. And that child kept on talking, right? Making all sorts of mistakes. And after that, you are all knowing your mother tongue. So why not for English? Why you have to go to a spoken English class and this and that to learn English? No, it is much better you do it amongst yourself. So best wishes for joining the NIT system as a whole, and the top ranked NIT in India, NIT Tiruchirappalli. Make full use of your 4 years, and I look forward to see many of you, but you may not be knowing that time. At some point of time, if you remember at least my white hair, then I'll be very happy to see in a very, very, very successful position in life. Jai Hind.
Thank you for enlightening us, sir. As the custodian of records, the common seal, and the institute's funds, Dr. N. Tamarai Selvan discharges the registrar's responsibilities dutifully. We welcome you, sir, to say a few words.
Only 2 slides, don't worry, I have got everything.
But it should be online display.
Fine, it's yet to come, right? Fine, don't worry. Respected Chief Guest Spaji Sir, beloved Director Professor Aguilar Ma'am, Deans, Heads of the Departments, Faculty Members, and budding technocrats of India, architects of India as well as foreign and maybe in universe, just like what we are seeing in the Marvel movies. So we are expecting you to be techno-architects of in future world. Okay, so welcoming along with other team members, okay, so for this wonderful inauguration function. And before getting into introduce my slides and about my office, I just wanted to thank the people behind bringing this particular inaugural function. So for the last 6 days, I have been interacting with a couple of parents over the phone because fortunately, unfortunately, my mobile number was there in the website. Okay, it's for whatever the matter, they are calling me instead of calling the Dean Academic Office or the hostel office. So I have been acting as providing all this information to all the parents, and whenever I interact with the people, parents and everyone, I could understand that they have done a fabulous job, okay, for the last 6 or 7 days, both from the academic side in terms of admission office as well as from the hostel side. Okay, so on behalf of the administration, I extend my warm thanks to all the people who have been working marvelously and for doing this particular activities. Okay, so as I rightly pointed out, as soon as you would have got some kind of an admission letter and you are going through the lot of internet in order to understand what exactly NIT Tiruchi, what are the different facilities are available. Okay, you are going through your own specific department and couple of other things. I bet that no one would have gone through the administration, especially the registrar office. Okay, so that's why I'm here in order to provide that information. And we have a very good team. And you could understand that if you walk into our registrar office, and we are having the maximum number of people working for the benefit of this particular institute, and ranging from right from the beginning in terms of your collecting fees or creating infrastructure facilities, so many number of other activities. But we are working only behind the screen, which you may not understand because we never had any kind of a direct interaction with you. And whenever you need any kind of assistance at the end, you will walk into our registrar office. So that is where registrar office comes into the picture. And we have a very good team, and at present we have four different assistant registrar who is taking care of the different activities. Mr. Sivarajan, assistant registrar of establishment, Mr. Karthikeyan, and who is working on account section. Okay, so he is taking care of all the funds management. We have Ravi Shankar, and would have had an extreme inspection with him because he is the one who is taking care of all the academically relevant administrative activities in the Dean Academic Office. And we have Vigneshwar Raj, and even would have had a better interaction with him because he is taking care of administrative activities in the assistant registrar, and more from the administration because we have a very good team called HAC and chief warden, additional chief warden, as well as the convener for the hostels. Okay, so make it very brief and which are very relevant to you. I'll try to tell you that we are collecting money as a fees from you, but we are also receiving almost triple the time of whatever you are giving from the Ministry of Education. Huge amount of money as a fund that we are supposed to spend it very wisely for the benefit of you, because Ministry is looking out for each and every money that we are collecting that has to be sent it for the students at the end of the day. And that's what we are trying to do for the fund management. And for the last 2-3 days, we have seen almost different buildings, department buildings, laboratories, and we have a very common facilities like this Barn Hall, Golden Jubilee Hall, couple of other halls are available. And we have a fantastic Miyawaki forest. You could see that our campus is very green, and we are also investing huge amount of money. We are also looking out for creating a pond and one more kind of a forest, so that you can have a better kind of an interaction. Whenever you feel stressed, you can walk around in order to relieve your stress. Largely, we are focusing more on terms of a human resource management, recruiting more number of faculty, non-teaching faculty, because that's a backbone for your running of a different kind of a departments or the whole administration. And still, we are yet to go because we have achieved almost close to 80% of the faculty and non-teaching faculty. Remaining things we are working on for the next couple of months. Before July, we'll be able to complete everything. And coming back to one more thing, because where we are having a direct interaction, okay, so one thing is when you are not feeling well, and we are running a 24/7 hospital, and in those hospitals, we have got all the specialists and medical officers are available. You just walk in and you will get treated everything freely. We have got a small tie-up with ambulance of Apollo. Okay, so whenever in case of emergency, they will be take you to that won't normally arises, but we will take care of everything within the hospital. Okay, so that's a very good facility that we have created long back. And again, another 24/7 is that security. Okay, round the clock, 3 shifts, we are having a security on all the major places. We are working on that, and they will be taking care of you. Most important thing is that we are going towards a digitalization, and main places we are having a CCTV. We are having another 3 crores proposal for going about and providing a CCTV for all the departments, all the different kind of places. And another thing is that your most important thing, Wi-Fi facility, we have been working on that. Already we got an approval, and soon we will be getting a individual Wi-Fi within your room, nozzle room, as well as the connectivity in terms of a wire. Both will be there. Maybe within 2 to 3 months, we are giving an assurance for that. We have around 43 shops running to different kind of, we are having a different canteens, we are having other kind of things are also available. Whenever you come across any kind of a disturbance or any kind of a grievance, or you want to improve our services, there is one simple feedback shops at nitd.edu. You can shoot a mail and immediately you'll be able to rectify everything on this particular aspect. So this is what we are trying to do, and we are welcoming you for this registrar office at any point of time. You can walk through that. If you are having any issues, you just contact us and we'll be able to help you out. Thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you everyone for conducting this kind of inauguration. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We now call upon Dr. Ramakalyan Ayyagari, Dean Academic, to provide some insight into the educational program of our college.
Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Shivaji Chakravarti, respected Director, fellow Deans, Registrar, Heads of the Department, faculty, colleagues, and my dear students and their proud parents. A very good morning to each one of you and a warm welcome to this campus. This is a magnificent campus which is about to celebrate its Diamond Jubilee, and it has been a strong presence in the country's advanced education at higher levels. It is a long process of seat allocation spanning more than 2 months, starting somewhere in early September and culminating in verification of documents and other mandatory pre-processes before we are here today. I take immense pride Next slide. Yeah. I take immense pride in introducing my dear colleagues who helped me 24/7/52 for all the time in serving about 7,500 student community. They are my associate deans, Dr. Mariappan and Dr. Raghavan, who are actually more visible to you for the next 4 years because they look into the undergraduate matters. We also have similar associate deans for postgraduate studies, PhD, and general academic matters. In addition, we have a reasonably big office manned by our assistant registrar, and he is assisted ably by superintendents, technical assistants, helpers as well as trainees. In fact, you can see some of your seniors helping us in these matters as a part of the trainees. The activities we do on a daily basis, in fact, to correct myself, on an hourly basis, without any exception on weekends and things like that, are these, chiefly starting with your, for example, admissions, enrollment, academic calendars. I hope all of you would have seen the academic calendar starting from tomorrow for the next 37 weeks or so till you complete your first year. Assessments, publications of results, and little more micro level, you need to do some course registration on our MIS. Faculty are supposed to submit their course plans. All these are monitored by our office. And your scholarships, in case of some other applications, no objection certificates. And to help you in your curriculum development, we also periodically organize Board of Studies meetings. We also conduct academic audits so that the process is on the right track. We maintain the academic records meticulously for years together for any emergency at any point of time. In fact, we do get requests from alumni, some 35 years old, 40 years old alumni, asking for a specific certificate or some other information. So records are important. And on an annual basis, we have the Institute Day coming up in the month of April, and the convocation with which you graduate from the institute somewhere towards late July. And we have separate committees drawn from faculty with their expertise and enthusiasm and interest to participate in the high-level affairs of the institute, who help us in the academic reforms, Senate matters, accreditations, and also the coveted NIRF ranking. The Data Insight team has been meticulously working for this, and that's the result we have been seeing for the past 5 years, consistently moving upwards in our ranking. Next slide, please. So I have, in addition to my regular staff, these are various committees, including a committee on National Education Policy 2020, which is already on the roll and it is getting fine-tuned. And we have lecture hall management, wherein your grievances or inconveniences or difficulties are addressed promptly. These are some of the areas where you may find some difficulties. Please feel free to write to us to the given email IDs. Registration of courses to MIS and UG Academy to Dr. Raghavan. Fees and scholarships. In fact, these email IDs, you'll find them quite intuitive. You should not find any difficulty figuring out which email ID to be sent. Transcripts, grade cards, and if you are for some reason availing leave or a break in studies, you can write to Dr. Mariappan, who is another Associate Dean of Academics. And down the line, when you are placed, your credentials are generally verified by the employers. So this is done by our verification section. And if there are more serious matters, you can always write to me directly, as well as my assistant registrar. I take this opportunity to sincerely thank my another colleague, Dr. S.T. Ramesh, who was the chairman of UG Admissions Committee, who has worked very hard executing all the admission processes successfully. And lastly, I wish you all a fruitful stay for the next 4 years. I'm sure you will carry loads of memories which you will reminisce and relish from time to time the rest of your life. I welcome each one of you to our office at your leisure time. Please spend some time with us, learn a little more about the organization and so on. And we'll meet again in the afternoon for a more detailed operations of my office. Thank you so much.
Thank you for enlightening us, sir. We invite the Dean of Student Welfare, Dr. N. Kumaresan, who oversees services that promote the physical, mental, and social well-being of pupils to address the gathering.
Vanakkam, Namaste, esteemed Chief Guest, Dr. Shivaji Chakravarti, Vice President, Indian National Academy of Engineering and former Director NIT Calicut, beloved Director Dr. Aguila, Deans, Heads of the Departments, Registrar, Dr. Karvembu and Dr. Annappu Reddy, Coordinators of the Orientation Program, Dr. Jitiraj, Akilan, President Students Council, Mridul, Students Coordinators for the Orientation Program, faculty members, staff, proud parents, my dear students, present media, and all dignitaries who are all joined in online mode. A very good morning to everyone. First of all, I join with the Chief Guest and Director and others to welcome the first year students into the fold of National Institute of Technology, Tiruchirappalli. Dear students, as a parent, I know the quantum of efforts, struggle, and time you would have invested in the past few years to secure an admission in the Institute of National Importance. What is your duty now? Like our director and esteemed chief guest mentioned, program your time and activities appropriately. Work hard, be always in resonance with your chosen role models and achievers. Make full use of those facilities made available to you and be sure you will be successful in your profession. You also dream big, as Bharat Ratna Abdul Kalam exhorted. As a Dean Students Welfare, I would like to give the noticeable activities of my office for supporting the students' welfare. The Students' Welfare Office is the bridge between the administration, hostel administration committee, students' activity and sports officers, and student council members as per the organizational chart shown. Student council members of the institute is meant for liaising between the institute administration and students. Our office conducts the election for the same, but you have the responsibility of selecting the appropriate person. Dear students, during the period of preparation for securing the academic degree, it is essential that the student should develop a wholesome personality and you do not lag behind any way in utilizing the knowledge and expertise with confidence, communicating effectively, leading a team, planning, scheduling, and managing events and facing the challenges of the competitive world. In this regard, as a student's welfare, let me assure you that while conducting all your academic activities will be also enable you to participate in number of co-curricular and extracurricular activities, which includes participation in sports and games. For you to excel in these areas and to have hands-on experience at NIT Tiruchirappalli, we have as high as 30 plus technical, cultural and social clubs, besides students association in every department, and also the celebration of all major festivals of our country. Based on your interest, you may associate with any of the clubs to learn the variety of skills to become a complete engineer. Apart from this, we have major institute events like Festember, NIT Fest, Pragyan, and sports events. We do have the exclusive event for the first year students called AVIG. All such clubs, association, major events are managed by the students with the support of the faculty advisors. Next, for bona fide certificate, you can contact our office, and for scholarship related activities, you can contact academic office. To develop the positive attitude to meet out the challenges, enhancing harmonious relationship, to sort out and solve interpersonal, educational and other issues of our institute established counseling and guidance cell, which is located in the central library. Professional counselor is available for assistance in the counseling cell. Apart from this, online counseling is also available through Your Dost Private Limited, Bangalore. Make use of the facility if you feel it is appropriate and do not hesitate. All the students are covered with the insurance as per the details mentioned. This will be available to you after a week from now. With this, my hearty wishes and congratulations to the orientation team, in particular students member, for the wonderful arrangement and meticulous planning. Thank you, orientation team, for your valuable time and support for making this event a memorable one. Dear students and parents, NIT Tiruchirappalli will put all our efforts and work with unwavering commitment so that our students become highly competent engineer and enhance the reputation of the institute. Wish your stay at NIT Tiruchirappalli is memorable one and make your parents to feel pride. With this, once again, I welcome all first year students to NIT Tiruchirappalli. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for a rousing speech. NITT boasts of a thriving research community that, empowered with cutting-edge technology, has significantly contributed to various fields of vital importance. We now call upon the man who has truly made a difference, Dr. S. Muthukumaran, Dean of Research and Consultancy.
Respected Director, Professor Aguila, Chief Guest of today's function, Professor Sivaji Chakravarti, Deans, HODs, faculty member, students, very good morning, one warm welcome. So, the research, that is a word, first research. This changed everything. We are one among 9 million species. We are special. Suppose, if you see the animal, as soon as it's born, it starts walking, but we take 1 year. So what is the reason? Very interesting. And if you see the food habit or habit of the lion, tiger, it didn't change for billions of years. But my father is different, I am different, my daughter will be different. What is the reason for this? So we should do some little research on research. See, compared to our body, our brain size is large. So, if full growth takes place inside the womb of a mother, she may not be able to give birth. So, half of the growth takes place outside. So, this is the answer. So, change is the only thing which never change. That is our genetic. So, I am happy to see that you are the first batch in new education policy. So, this is very, very important. Congratulations for you all. For implementing NEP, we need a strong faculty members. I'm happy to note here, we have the strong faculty members from the inception of the institute. So the proof, Dean ID will show, alumni affair, the galaxy of CEOs. That is the proof for that. So with this, let me start my presentation. So we have a team, strong team, and associate deans, Dr. Santosh Kumar, Dr. Sunita, Dr. Anand, Dr. Nagalashmi is our deputy registrar, and Dr. Jayabhadra Reddy is our APR head. Okay. So we have supporting staff, and they take care of all the research related activities, and we have different centers. The center head will present, and you can see you can explore the centers. And we take care of all the research activities, from sponsored research, consultancy research, even toy industry to rocket science. We cater all the needs. I am proud to tell here. And we got projects from almost all the agencies. And this is a toy cluster. We did some research, MSME research. And yeah, so NEP, lot of importance given for startups. The reason is startup only can solve our problem. Our country, the major problem is job. We need to create job. And we have diversified people. We need to cater the demands of diversified people. This can be fulfilled only by startup. So that's why government is giving lot of importance for startups. So we have a strong SEDI with us to nurture startups. So just I would add a few lines in this. When I think it's good. So people are alert. I'm going to tell you a very important point. Okay. So when I was a boy, small boy, I asked my father, I think you can reduce the volume. What is doing business? What is going to job? My father given me very simple explanation. He said, take a sugar cane, eat from the top to bottom. It is like business. Initially you should struggle. Later on your life will be sweet. And the same sugar cane I take, eat from the bottom to top. Initially it will be sweet. Later on you will get bored. That is like going to job. Then I also agreed. Then after gaining some experience, I called him and told, you've given me wrong concept. He asked how. See, if I am interested in writing story, I should write story. If I am interested in doing startup, I should do startup. If music, I should do music. If I do like that, it is always eating surga in the middle. So he accepted my view. And I am happy to tell you that NEP is oriented towards that. And you people are lucky to learn music, dance, everything. So whatever interest you can do. So this is really, you are fortunate, very, very fortunate, I can tell, to get into this NEP. And see, college dropouts. If NEP is implemented in a holistic way, they won't be called as startup. They will be called as alumnus. Because first year, they will go with certificate. So see, dropout is very not good. Even though reach Everest, some pain will be there. Dropout. So definitely it is going to make a revolution. So we have a lot of notable contribution. We filed patents, granted patents, and recently we received MSME projects. And one interesting product I would like to just discuss to motivate you. And I invented a product called Forbot, F-O-R-E-B-O-A-T. Last week only the minister released this product, but now I can see Google, you can surf, you can see a lot of videos. That is the importance of the product. Yeah, this was minister released this product. So this can be used as a cart normal days. In case of flood, just flip it and use as a boat. Because this looks simple, but took 2 years for me to develop. For this, I need material knowledge, I need mechanical knowledge, I need production knowledge. Fortunately, my basic degree is mechanical, PG degree is metallurgy, and PhD is production. So that's what NEP is insisting. This is a simple product. So for this, we need better knowledge. It looks simple, but it took 2 years for me to develop. Now I am happy, yes, the product is ready to serve the society. And another product I can see, first I started with that can be made as a boat. But later I found we should focus on something very simple, because that seems to be expensive. So then I focus first I released, then now I am working that another simple model. And our chief guest said about one very interesting thing, planet. Just I also let me join and tell a story. A teacher was teaching about solar eclipse and lunar eclipse. He said, when the earth is in between sun and the moon, it is. When earth is in the between sun and the moon, what is eclipse? What is that? When earth is in between sun and moon, because I am saying whether we are sleeping or listening. What is that? When earth is in between sun and moon, what is that? Okay. When moon is in between earth and sun, good. So you are alert. So one smart girl asked the teacher, very interesting, but you are talking about 3 objects, sun, moon and earth. You said about 2 objects, shadow, but what about the shadow of sun? What is that eclipse? When it will happen? Then the teacher said, there is no dark side for sun. Like that, there is no dark side for people with positive energy, goal, discipline and hard working. That's what the madam says. She said in one single sentence word, discipline, self-discipline. So with this story I written, I have a habit of writing story. Just I thought of sharing the story because it's matching with our chief guest address. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your insights. Our faculty and mentors are the guiding light who help us streamline our careers and shape our personalities for the future. Dr. L. Cinderella, Dean of Faculty Welfare, works tirelessly to cater to our needs and address our grievances. Ma'am, we now request you to address the gathering.
Respected Director, Professor Aguila, respected chief guest, Professor Shivaji. Dear faculty members, staff members, and students, I extend a very warm welcome to all the freshers who have chosen NIT Trichy. It would have been very obvious to choose NIT Trichy for the fact that it stands first among all the NITs in a very consistent way for a long period of time since the introduction of the ranking system. I represent the Office of Dean Faculty Welfare, which is a very small office with Dean Dr. L. Cinderella and Associate Dean Professor Dr. B.M. Biju, along with the support staff, two support staff who are handling varieties of responsibilities. So when we say for an education institution, teaching is the core. Every aspect of life here during your academic program gets fulfilled by a proper teaching. It could be a regular classroom teaching or outside classroom teaching. It could be a flipped classroom teaching or it could be augmented teaching. With regard to the roles and responsibilities of our office, Dean and Associate Dean help the director in matters relating to the faculty recruitment, training programs, and professional development of the teachers. Very important that we recruit the most efficient people as the teachers, especially in an institution like this, wherein it is highly competitive, not only for the students to get in, but also for the teachers, that is aspiring teachers. And with regard to the faculty recruitment, we employ a lot of best tools and techniques to recruit the best. And in the program, if we look at, we have the written tests for the teachers as well, after which their presentation skills is being evaluated and then shortlisted, based on which interview is being conducted. As far as their regular professional development is concerned, Government of India is financially supporting this program of professional development in the form of a system or a procedure known as cumulative professional development through an allowance, which we call as a CPDA, using which every faculty member will be visiting at least 1 or 2 national or international labs or research institutions to train themselves and to keep abreast of what is happening around in the world. So not only with the international exposure that they are joining here, but also a continuous education program is happening for the teachers as well. So it's a very tough task for the teachers because they have to be highly competitive. Their upgradation is not being called as a promotion. Their upgradation to the next higher level is through recruitment process as it is for the external candidate. Hence, every teacher is learning on everyday basis and researching on an everyday basis. I could tell you an example. When this COVID struck, very proudly we can say NIT Trichy teachers rose up to the occasion and immediately we planned for a training for the online classes because the strength of NIT Trichy faculty member is very rigorous offline teaching classes. Having been exemplary leaders in offline teaching classes, it would have been very difficult mindset for anybody but for the NIT teachers. When the COVID struck, immediately we had to plan for online teaching and we arranged for a training program which spanned for a period of a week. Every teacher was attending it very meticulously, and in the WhatsApp group, if we have to look at, It was more competitive than the plus 2 students, those who are aspiring to get into any of the engineering institutions or any of the that is institutions of higher learning. It was the momentous responsibility, accountability, and the ignition that they had to switch over to online class was very, very fantastic. It was appreciated by many students as well as by the teachers, parents, and teachers. That is, teachers from other institutions, I mean to say. And as far as the professional development is concerned, it is a continuous program. So in addition to the regular teaching faculty, the sanctioned strength of faculty of NIT Tiruchirappalli is 393. We also engage number of other faculty members in the form of adjunct faculty, visiting faculty, guest faculty, and industry experts in order to provide input based on specific requirement of every department. As far as the teaching is concerned, we do not have a metric to measure the teaching. It could have been a qualitative parameters like good teacher, efficient teacher, managing good, that is a time well, teacher with good time management, and so on and so forth. We do not have good metrics in absolute terms to describe the capability of a teacher. But it is being measured in the form of the output from the system in terms of the students, those who go out from NIT Trichy, and the roles being played by our alumni everywhere. In addition, NIRF ranking has also brought in many metrics if you look at not only teaching but also the research output. Research output being expected from the teachers, those who are expected to be the best teacher from your viewpoint and from the viewpoint of all ranking systems, these parameters being attributed to a teacher. So the multidisciplinary expectation from the NEP 2020 is not only from the viewpoint of students or with respect to the students, but also it has got an inbuilt expectation from the faculty as well. We have to be multitasking. We have to be fetching funding from the that is institutions, funding agency. We should be having good number of researchers with us in order to deliver number of publications. And if you look at where you actually get connected to the Office of Dean Faculty Welfare, we have got the faculty members being recruited, being trained, and who come to you for teaching you. And very specifically, where you can get connected is, many a times you would be requiring to submit a proposal, project proposal for securing fellowship. Okay, you can meet any of the teachers, any of the faculty members in order to help you out with the preparation of a project report, and if it is to be submitted, with endorsement from the faculty. And point number 2, NEP 2020 expects every student to be multi-talented, multidisciplinary as you go out of the institution. Comparing your learning process when you were in school with that of what is going to happen, or at least what is being expected here in NIT Trichy is, as far as the NEP 2020 framework is concerned, there the number of subjects were very limited. The portions in each subject was very vast. Now, with 17 departments, each department having got so many subjects being offered either as a core subject or as an elective, whether it is a global elective or it's a course being meant for minor, you have got plethora of subjects being offered to you as the subjects that you can excel. It is not the limited number of subjects as you had in your school, but very vast number of subjects which is available to you. And it is not the vast content of a small number of subjects as you had in school. It is modular in nature with 5 distinct units relevant to the subject of choice. So if you are interested in taking up some of the subjects which would not have been possible in your school, then it is here that you have to explore, that you can explore, which is available to you. With so many departments, with so many subjects, with so many faculty members, 393 is not a small number. It is going to be very, very challenging for you to look for content that is inspiring and interesting to you. So what is expected of you? So in order to match up with the total credit that is expected for BE student, BTech student or BArc, you have got a certain number of credits devoted for core subject. Other subjects you can take from the other departments. Being modular in nature, you have to select, choose and then add it to your total overall learning experience. And it is up to you. Everything is available. It is up to you how you are going to make use of. You are in the wonderland of NIT Trichy. Explore. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your moving words. NITT has a long and proud history of achievements made possible by our eminent alumni. The Office of Institution Development and Alumni Relations is responsible for building upon this legacy while paying homage to the alumni and maintaining a strong connection with these innovative minds. We now call upon Dr. G. Subayan, Dean of ID and AR, to shine a light on our legacy.
Honorable Chief Guest, respected Director, Deans, Registrar, Heads of the Departments, First Year Coordinator, Associate Deans, Faculty Members, dear students and parents, good morning to all. I congratulate all of you and extend a very warm welcome to this institute. See, the Office of Institutional Development and Alumni Relations, we have two divisions. One is Alumni Relations, other one is International Relations. We have two associate deans looking after each one. That is Dr. Josephine is looking after Alumni Relations. And Dr. Gangadharan is looking after International Relations. Say in Alumni Relations, we have a alumni association called RECAL. It is the Alumni Association of REC NIT Tiruchirappalli. And we have a good number of alumni, and then we have a very good network with the institute. And in the institute, we have a Alumni Relations Office supported by Alumni Institute Interaction Cell and a student wing called NITSAC actually. Our major roles are connecting with alumni globally, that is mainly to invite alumni to interact with faculty members and students, and then to interact with the alumni in industry, research organization and reputed universities to formalize possible collaborations in research and development activities of the institute, and then invite alumni for departmental association activities and student clubs. And second is coordinating the development of facilities and infrastructure with alumni participation. I will come to that later in my next slide. I will show you what all the facilities and infrastructure developed with the participation or the contribution of our alumni. And every year we also give Distinguished Alumni Awards and Young Achiever Awards for our alumni, and our office coordinates these DAA, OAA processes and also arrange for Alumni Day celebrations every year. And then we interact with the alumni for prizes, scholarship, travel grants and loan to the students, which has alumni, the RECAL Association, they offer a lot of scholarships and then prizes to the students, and they also extend travel grants and loan to the students. And for the development of institutions and to organize various student activities and events, we also go for fundraising campaigns, and we actually list out the projects, and through recall, with the help of recall, we go for fundraising events. And then we also extend services to the alumni, because every year the students, those who have completed 25 years, 40 years and 50 years of the graduation, they come back to the university, the institute, and then they have a one-day program in the institute. We extend the services to the alumni. And similarly, we also extend our administrative services along with Office of Dean Academic and Dean Students. And we also created a heritage center recently, and then which actually showcase the development of the institution over the past 60 years. I think in this, some of the major contributions of this alumni through the Recall Association is given. For example, we have IoT lab, a school building donated by the Recall, and then the Science and the Innovation Center developed by this, funded by a particular 1990 batch. Then various batches they actually institute a student scholarship it is a kind of a merit cum main scholarship, and every year Recall also gives an outstanding student award and also the merit awards. And Recall, through alumni sponsorship, they actually sponsor various activities and events organized by the students. The recent contribution by the alumni include, say, Lapis Net Zero building. Actually, in this, certain initiatives are funded by the alumni of particular 1973 batch to make the Lapis hostel into a net zero building. And then we also developed Heritage Center in the main administrative block with the generous contributions from 1990 batch and the very first batch, 1969 batch. Actually, this Heritage Center is mainly have exhibits to showcase the developments of the institute over the 60 years. And then we have a lot of other alumni funded initiatives like Green Campus, and during COVID actually through Recall Cash, alumni contributed generously for the alumni, needy students, institute for taking up various development activities, and also the neighborhood. For example, our alumni help hospitals in and around Trichy, and also the other people, needy people around Trichy also. And our alumni also take part in offering global elective courses, and also they extend lectures or orientation sessions. Recently, in Hindu Business Line, there is an article titled that NIT Trichy, a school of CEOs. So, as you know, actually, so NIT Trichy produces some of the top CEOs and many young entrepreneurs. Our alumni, they excel in various fields, including academic, research, industry, entrepreneurial development, and in public administration. And second division in our Dean's office is Office of International Relations. Here actually the main functions are managing student teams to develop generic options and specific plans for semester exchange and internships, and then assisting departments bringing overseas students and faculty to the institute, and then assist the students and faculty to visit the foreign universities, and then to interact with alumni in industry, research organization, and reputed universities to formalize possible collaborations in research and development activities. And then we also coordinate the foreign language classes in the institute. And our office takes care of all these ICCR and Study in India scholars. So I request all the ICCR and Study in India scholars to be in touch with our Associate Dean, Dr. Gangadharan. I think most of you must be already in touch with him. So this is mainly required because for the ICCR and the Study in India students, we are required to send the joining report, and also this FRO registration need to be carried out. So you are required to be in touch with the Associate Dean. So with this, I once again welcome you, and I also wish you a memorable and fruitful stay in NIT Trichy. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for a stirring speech. In the ever-expanding and diversifying campus of NITT, the work of Dr. M. Duraiselvam, Dean of Planning and Development, is an invaluable asset to the upkeep and growth of our college infrastructure. We now invite you to deliver your remarks.
Respected Director, Chief Guest of today's function, Registrar, Deans, Heads of Departments, faculty members, parents and my dear students, welcome to NIT community. I will be briefing about the activities of Office of the Dean Planning and Development. The scope of Office of Planning and Development or institute level financial budgeting and planning, distribution of funds to departments, centers, facilitating file processing and monitoring fund utilization, monitoring various civil electrical works executed by EMD, monitoring various civil works executed by CPWD, facilitating execution of various annual maintenance contracts processed by EMD, evolving expansion plans to meet future demand, evolving strategies for technology upgradation and cost saving. NIT Trichy has a sprawling campus of 800 acres with academic zone of 110,000 square meter, which includes admin block, 17 academic departments, auditoriums, lecture hall complex, library and sport complex. And the hostel zone, it's spanning to 106,000 square meter with 22 boys hostel and 5 girls hostel. And the quarters zone spanning to 50,000 square meter, which has 600 plus quarters for faculty, non-teaching, QAP, research scholar and PG quarters. We do undertake annual maintenance contracts such as housekeeping, horticulture, water supply, operation and maintenance of sewage treatment plant, civil and engineering maintenance, lifts and air conditioners. The annual running cost of the institute is approximately 30 crores. Beyond this, academic departments are provided with a capital fund of approximately 10 crores for facility addition upgradation and another 15 crores for library subscription, computer support group, sports, hospital, security and EMD. The institute is maintaining a significant amount of corpus fund and also availing loan from Higher Education Funding Agency, that is HEFA, for various infrastructure development. Rupees 72 crores were already availed and another 120 crore are in pipeline. At present, a vertical expansion of lecture hall complex at a cost of rupees 18 crores is in progress and will be completing by this month end. A 500 seating capacity boys hostel at a cost of 41 crores is also in progress, and annex buildings for 6 departments, civil engineering, electrical, mechanical, metallurgy, ICE and production at an estimated cost of rupees 120 crores is in pipeline. Office of the Dean Planning and Development is committed to evolve strategies for improvement in services, involve stakeholders for sustenance plan, optimize the utilization of resources, provide better staying and working experience. I profoundly acknowledge the support of Associate Deans, Dr. R. Manjula, who is taking care of civil, Dr. S. Murthy, who is taking care of procurement, and Dr. M.P. Selvan, who is taking care of electrical. You are about to begin one of the most exciting times in your life. We want you to enjoy the campus and take full advantage of everything. Once again, I welcome you to NIT Trichy. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your words, sir. We will now have a short address by the heads and representatives of the various departments of NIT Tiruchi. First off, architecture is a visual art and the buildings speak for themselves. Dr. K. Thirumaran, head of the architecture department, will now deliver his remarks.
Honorable Chief Guest, respected Director Madam, Deans, heads of the departments, first year orientation coordinator, my dear colleagues, faculties, parents, and my dear students, good morning one and all. And on behalf of Department of Architecture, happy to welcome you all for this orientation 2022. First, I like to extend my congratulations to all the first years B.Tech BR students for entering into our prestigious campus. I take this opportunity to welcome and congratulate your parents, because without their support, I think it's very difficult to enter into this campus. So I congratulate all the parents, poor parents. And regarding the Department of Architecture, so it's established in the year 1980 with the BR of the strength of around 15 students. And then we have started the MR program in the year 2016 with a unique MR called the Energy Efficient Sustainable Architecture with the intake of 25 students. And then we have started the PhD program in the year 2004. And these are the different academic activities, academic distribution of the courses in the UG, PG and PhD program. So UG totally we have the 60 intake, and first year to find out that the breakup is given, and the MR we have the 25 intake, and first year we have 26 students, and second year we have the 21 students. And apart from this full-time PhD scholar, we have also the part-time PhD scholars is around 25 students. These are the research areas we are offering for the PhD students. Like sustainable architecture, these are one of the emerging areas across the world. And built environment, urban heritage, conservation, landscape architecture, city planning, cost-effective construction techniques, building science, psychology. These are the courses we offer at the PhD level. Apart from this, we have the full-fledged labs, and we have the department library, and we have all other basic infrastructure facilities. Apart from this, we have the wonderful faculties, highly qualified faculties, and you can contact the faculties outside the classroom also. And in our NIT, the students of architecture, they organize one of the largest symposium in the South India. Is called the Art Cult. Recently it was organized in 1 week back, and we got the response from nearly 500 delegates across South India. So in that is giving a wonderful platform for the professionals, eminent architects and academicians and students to come together and exchange their knowledge. And similarly, we have another important activity for that architect students is the NASA. This is the National Association of Students of Architecture. It's the largest architecture student body in the world. And they conduct the convention of NASA at every year. So in that, the students not only from India, even from South countries, they participate. And our students, they bag every year many trophies. And our department is accredited by the Council of Architecture. And I'm happy to say that our department is ranked in the National Institution ranking framework. We are the 5th in the country. So, and one more thing I want to highlight here, there is one of the proud moment, one of our students passed out long back, and after the architecture she started practicing in the lighting design. So in the 2002, her name is Vanita Rangarajan, you can Google out. So she started lighting design in the Hollywood movies. So one of her movies called Shark. For that, for the lighting design, she got the Oscar award in the year 2002. She is our alumni. So apart from this, I think you will have very wonderful stay in our campus. As our dean students have pointed out, we have a lot of clubs are there and we have a lot of sports facilities. It's a very good green campus, like Dean P&D told, we have the 800 acres campus. So I think you will enjoy the campus stay. And also I think you can, as Madam pointed out, Director Madam, she told that you have to be inculcate three important qualities. One is hard work, second is perseverance, third is self-discipline. If you inculcate all these three qualities, I think you can bring a lot of laurels to this institute. With these few words, I wish you all the very best for all your future endeavors. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. We request the students to please maintain silence. The triumphs of engineering skill rest on a chemical foundation. We call the head of the Chemical Engineering Department, Dr. P. Kalaiselvi, to enlighten us.
Respected Chief Guest, our Director, Deans and HODs and other faculty members and also the students who are joining today to NIT Trichy. Good morning everyone and thank you for giving me the chance to speak to you. I am sure that you are all excited now. In everyone's life there are very few moments to feel truly delighted. I think the first day in college is one such event and you are all here today. At the Department of Chemical Engineering, you will have the opportunity to learn new things, acquire new knowledges, and develop new skills and enhance your professional and personal attributes that will equip for your life even after your graduation. In our department, we have 19 faculty members who have been working in diversified research areas. And we have experienced and young and energetic supporting staffs. There are 9 in our group. And we are also working on various research fields which focuses on process systems engineering and environmental science and biotechnology, which includes model-based control system, fuzzy logic, neural network, nonlinear process control, process engineering, process modeling and control, biochemical and environmental engineering, computational fluid dynamics, and studies on compact heat exchangers. And the environmental science side, we also work on membrane technology, separation processes, nanofiltration, ultrafiltration, wastewater treatment, solar energy, power production from bioenergy, fuel cells, catalysis, synthesis of alternate fuels and fuel additives, synthesis of renewable polyesters, thermodynamics of phase separation, solid-liquid interface in the presence and also in the absence of catalysts. So, in the Department of Chemical Engineering, we have been running B.Tech Chemical Engineering, M.Tech Chemical Engineering and M.Tech Process Control and Instrumentation. M.Tech Process Control and Instrumentation is being run in collaboration with Department of Instrumentation and Control. We have 74 students in second year B.Tech Chemical Engineering, 84 students in third year Chemical Engineering and 89 students in final year. And in M.Tech first year we have 22 students and 25 students in the second year Chemical Engineering. And in Process Control we have 16 in the first year and 19 students in the second year apart from our PhD programs. And if you look at the facilities which we have to cater the UG students, we have the undergraduate labs, momentum transfer lab, which is also your fluid dynamics lab, instrumental analysis and thermodynamics, particulate science and technology, heat transfer, chemical reaction engineering, mass transfer, process dynamics and control, and we have also now have process modeling and simulation lab, which equip various new equipments and also the softwares like Aspen Plus, MATLAB, DWSim, COMSOL and ANSYS. And apart from this UG labs, you will also have chances to interact and use the facilities which are available in various research labs like chemical and biochemical process lab, sonochemical intensification lab, catalysis and polymer synthesis lab, transfer operation lab, interfacial and energy lab, process control lab, sustainable process and engineering lab, thermofluidics and interfacial engineering and environmental engineering lab. And if you, based on all these things, if you look at the major recruiters for our graduates are ExxonMobil, BPCL, GAIL, PNG, ITC, HUL and Dr. Reddy's Laboratory. So if you look at the internships and higher studies and startups and other achievements of the department, every year students are going for internships abroad through DAD and MyTech fellowships, and there are students who are going for higher studies. Students who are going for higher studies also get experience in our research labs, and apart from the internships which they do in other institutions, many students from all years are working in research projects under our faculty to gain skills for transferring the technologies from the lab scale to the industrial scale. Students are also having out-of-box thinking of doing their own startup in diversified fields. We also conduct conferences, workshops every year. And we also have our Mr. Shiva Prasad, who recently got PMFR fellowship. And we also have students who won Best Paper Award every year. Alchemy is the technical symposium fully organized by our undergraduate students, and it is being done in a wonderful way. And we also have awards, Dr. Ibrahim Award, which is being given to the students who excel in various subjects and also in the subject of mass transfer. You have come to this institute. You have come to this institute to learn, to get tuned yourself and then to excel in your life. I want you to know that the entire department is here to support, to sustain and encourage you as you commit to study at NIT Tiruchi. We are more privileged to welcome you to this vibrant learning community. It is you who made us what we are today, and we look forward to fresh ideas and energy you bring to the campus. I am sure that the experience you gain here for the next 4 years is going to be there for you to go to your, reach your greater heights in the future. On behalf of the Department of Chemical Engineering, I welcome you all once again and wish you good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. A building is only as strong as its foundation. Dr. S.T. Ramesh, Head of the Civil Engineering Department, will address the students now.
Respected Director, Chief Guest of today's function, Dr. Shivaji Chakravarti, Vice President INEE, faculty colleagues, proud parents, and students and others, good morning to all of you. Welcome to NIT Tiruchirappalli, a 58-year-old institution of national importance in India. I am Ramesh, Head of the Civil Engineering Department. I brief you all about the Civil Engineering Department as well. Department of Civil Engineering is one of the founding departments in National Institute of Technology Tiruchirappalli since 1964. Over the years, it has grown tremendously and now recognized as one of the best and major engineering departments among NITs. As we approach 60th year in 2024, we have been attracting the best and brightest students, faculty from all over India for our research and also teaching programs. With its multifaceted faculty, and we are now 30 in the department, it provides high quality teaching and research And also department provide very attractive facilities and environment for those who join the department as a student as well as a faculty. The department offers the academic programs like BTech Civil Engineering from 1964, and we have 5 MTech programs with Transportation Engineering Management from 1971, Structural Engineering from 1986, Environmental Engineering from 2006, and we also have a unique program by like L&T through Bill India Scholarship, apart from IIT Delhi and IIT Madras and NIT Tiruchirappalli, Construction Technology and Management in 2014, and very recently we have also added up one program in Geotechnical Engineering 2020, and we also admit students in MS program and also PhD as well. So the department has a strong focus in all the research areas of civil engineering, which includes structural engineering, transportation engineering management, environmental engineering, geotechnical engineering, water resources engineering, remote sensing, and construction technologies and management. And the department has 12 high-end teaching and also research laboratories in these areas. Among JEE main qualified candidates who opt to join UG program, especially BTech Civil Engineering in the department, is one of the top most designations in the country for civil engineering. I could mention that the top ranker of 2826, and he has opted for civil engineering this time, and which is much ahead of the last year's admission process. Similarly, for a GATE qualified candidates, the department is one of the most priority institutes to join PG programs for all whatever listed in a previous statement. And the total strength of UG and PG put together in the department is around 624 plus PhD scholars about almost 60 plus. Department offers an excellent array of courses from fundamental and also advanced level courses, enabling a strong foundation necessary for cutting edge knowledge in the area of civil engineering, especially with research and also industry. And our department also disseminates the knowledge gained from its high quality research through training programs and also interacts with world renowned personalities through workshops and also conferences. The students and faculty members have won very prestigious national and also international recognitions and continue to bring laurels to the department and also to the institute. In 2021, I'm happy to share that 6 of our students have got my talks and they visited Canada, and one with Lord Vice Fellowship, and one with a prestigious European Union fellowship. This is Erasmus training student mobility program that all added our the graduates' value. And a good number of faculties also focus on fundamental research and also advanced level of research, and most of the people are in editors and also associate editors of well qualified international and also national journals. And we also do a lot of good amount of research and also consultancy activity, and we earn and we also generate a lot of internal revenue generations to the institute to a tune of almost 3 to 3.5 crores per year through consultancy and also the scientific testing facilities to the society. The department is well known because of our multi-talented alumni, and several of our BTech and also MTech and PhD scholars of this department in various topmost positions and globally and also in India across in different sectors like academia, research organizations, and industry and other government bureaucrats as well. As per the vision and mission of the department and also to the institute, our aim is to deliver the best of our students to the society and to the nation. And people used to talk about the success all the time because you have entered into a nationally important institutions and you are dreaming to achieve great success after 4 years of graduation. There is no secrets to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failures. As a civil engineering student, you may also find answers of success in your room wherever you are. And if you look into your roof and it says all the time, aim high. And if you look into a fan, it says always be cool all the time. And the clock says every minute is very precious. And mirror says reflect yourself before you act. Window says see the outside world. Calendar says be up to date. The door says push hard to achieve your goals at maximum effort. And believing in yourself is the secret to success. And keep up your good work. And wish you all the best. I also join with other faculty members in the department. Welcome to NIT Tiruchirappalli as well as the Department of Civil Engineering. Good luck to you.
Thank you, sir. They say that the desire to create and be a visionary stem from working with technology. Here to enlighten us, we have Dr. Rajeshwari from the head CSE department.
Good morning. Respected Director, respected Chief Guest, Deans, Heads of the Departments, Registrar, faculty colleagues, first year young students, parents of this wonderful students, my dear colleagues, a very warm welcome to NIT Trichy and Rockford City. I am here on behalf of my HOD, Dr. S. Mary Saira Banu, to present the salient features of the department. The Department of Computer Science and Engineering was established in the year 1983 and offers BTech Computer Science and Engineering, MTech Computer Science and Engineering, and PhD program. We have a faculty strength of 24, 5 professors, 5 associate professors, and 14 assistant professors, with an average age of 42. The expertise of the faculty is multifaceted, multidisciplinary. To add to NEP 2020, we have expertise in cloud and distributed computing, networks, artificial intelligence and machine learning, databases, data warehousing, natural language processing, architecture, embedded systems, data structures and algorithms, theoretical computer science, and Internet of Things. So you could see that we have expertise, faculty expertise in almost all the fields of computer science and its applications. 115 students is the total sanction strength for BTech CSE program, and 35 is for MTech CSE. We have a total student strength of 446 BTech students as of from second year to the final year. MTech
breakthroughs and few parties. We are supposed to adjust the climate because we have two climates in Trichy. One is hot, another one is very hot. So, since you come from a different geographical locations, it will take a little time for you to adjust the climate and food and things like that. So, if you have any additional translations, please you contact the counselors. We also have a dedicated faculty members for counseling. So soon we will send you the list of the faculty allotted to the individual students of the department. So you please, if you have any difficulty, please contact those teachers for any help regarding academics as well as your personal problems. And one more advice is please concentrate on your first year subjects because that's going to help you in a great extent for understanding your all remaining 3 years. So please explore the campus. It's a solid
Shakers campus, and I wish you all the best for all your 4 years in your BTech program. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Enthusiasm is the electric current that keeps the engine of life going at full speed. Dr. P. Muthuchidambaranathan of the ECE department is here to deliver his address.
Respected Director, respected Chief Guest, respected professors, proud parents, and dear students. On behalf of the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, I welcome you all, dear students, to the NIT National Institute of Technology, Tiruchirappalli. So our department of ECE started offering a 5-year BE degree program in the year 1968. So almost 54 years crossed now. And we have 2 PG specializations. One is on communication systems, other is VLSI system. In 1976, the ME program, communication system, started, and in 1999, VLSI program was started. So the BTech degree in Electronics and Communication Engineering, the number of students on roll in the current final year batch, that is 1923 batch, is 144, and third year it is 141, second year it is 140. And also VLSI system and communication, it is around 31, 34 and 35, 33. These are all the student strength. In addition to our BTech, MTech programs, we have PhD program, MS program. So the part-time, full-time PhD program, the enrollment, we are around 90 plus in the department currently. So with respect to the faculty strength and the lab or the research strength of our department, currently we have 5 professors, 9 associate professors and 14 assistant professors, expertise in various domains. And we have the PG and UG curriculum labs like VLSI lab, analog and digital IC design lab, microprocessor and microcontroller lab, digital signal processing lab, fiber optics lab, digital circuits lab, microwave integrated circuits, analog integrated circuits, and electron devices. So in addition to the curriculum labs, we have so many research labs. Why I am listing here is students from BTech second year onwards are encouraged to select any of their research area or domain. From the 4th semester onwards, they will be attached to any of the research labs, attached to any of, they can interact our PhD students as well as faculty to get into your research work as well. So wireless system design lab, VLSI design lab, signal and image processing lab, RF CMOS IC design lab, wireless networks lab, communication and signal processing laboratory, smart antenna design, wireless communication and network, light wave communications, photonics and communication, metamaterials, pattern recognition and computational intelligence, computer vision and machine learning laboratory, medical image analysis also we have, signal and image processing also we are having, microwave planar antenna design laboratory and RF and wireless system design laboratory. So you can feel free to select any of the research area in the domain. We'll be collecting all those things in the second year itself, and you can get into your research work as well. So in addition to these things, we have the research collaboration with the various organizations like ISRO, DRDO, Airport Authority of India Limited, SERB, DST SERB, SPARK projects, and Ministry of Defense related projects, and many more. And the project worth of the funding around 800 lakhs. In addition to that, we have many patents. Faculty publish their research work in reputed journals, more than 400 plus, conference proceedings maybe 300 plus, and book chapters, books around 12. We have industry collaborations with respect to, with ISRO, DRDO, and also from the Texas Instruments, Synopsys, Qualcomm, and so on. Not only we conduct the industry lectures throughout the year, we organize or we conduct the hands-on competitions also. Hands-on training as well as competition to the students from the second year onwards, from the industry persons. We also offer industrial internships, right? Also the industrial projects to the students from the second year onwards. And we have EC Association, which is established in March 1992, seeded with an idea of organizing a national level technical symposium which is called PROBE. Also, we have recently started 2 centers. One is Center for Electronic System Design, Calibration and Testing Laboratory. Also, the other one is System on Chip Design, established in 2021. We have many industrial collaborations with respect to these labs also. And one more thing I want to tell to the young students, not only the HOD, so you have many faculty members, staff members, and you have various professors like class committee chairperson, faculty advisors, class coordinators, with whom you can freely interact at any point of time, or any time you can come and meet the HOD or the faculty or the class coordinators. So once again, I welcome you all to the Department of ECE. Best wishes.
Thank you, sir. Productivity, optimization, and reliability. This is what instrumentation and control engineers strive for. We now call upon Dr. K. Dhanalakshmi, Head of the ICE Department.
Good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to actually congratulate everyone here, those who have taken their admission and joined NIT Tiruchirappalli, along with your parents who are really cherishing this moment. A wonderful day indeed for all of you and for us, because we too are eagerly waiting to meet the new batch of students so that we are also feeling young along with you. For the Department of Instrumentation and Control Engineering is one of the youngest department, though it has grown over for the past 30 years, and we are slowly growing up and meeting the actual requirements of the actual industry and the society, what is expecting the young engineers from. The department was established in 93 with the first batch, so we are in 23. Your batch would be celebrating the 30th year. So we have the research facilities and all requirements to meet up the BTech program. Our master's program, which we started recently in 2020 in a specialization of industrial automation. And in addition, we are catering to the needs of MTech process control instrumentation along with the Department of Chemical Engineering. Our department is also a center of QOP for PhD scholars. As far as our department is concerned, it's a multidisciplinary department which can cater to the requirements of instrumentation control, which you're practicing throughout. So you have been practicing how to instrument what you need and what control strategy you would have adopted to have achieved to NIT Trichy or to achieve whatever you wanted. The same thing you're going to learn from a technical perspective here. And this branch of study is not specific to instrumentation and control engineers. It is common for any engineer in general. So you should be proud, those who have come into one of the circuitry branches, the instrumentation and control engineering, that will lead you to actually greater heights. And you can also step yourselves into very broader perspectives further also. You don't have a limited or narrow area anymore. So you're here to open yourselves to learn, gain the knowledge and move about even much more higher. So as far as the research areas which is mentioned in the slides, we can find that the main focus is with reference to updating whatever is required to the latest trends and what is the state of the art. So instrumentation refers to the sensing, actuation, signal conditioning, and it also refers to signal processing with reference to different areas. So one of our specialized areas is also in cyber-physical systems, in biomedical engineering instrumentation, and into all other aspects of robotics, mechatronics, and all advanced fields. So we have the required research facilities, and the department can cater to all the needs of all the branches of students. We welcome you again so that you can enter into our department, step into any lab, approach any of the faculty members. We are 15 in number, adding to another 2 now recently, and all of us will be open to help out any of you here to acquire whatever knowledge you want in the field of instrumentation and control engineering. We welcome you again. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Mechanical engineers are aligning the gears of progress to accelerate the world into a brighter future. The head of the Mechanical Engineering Department, Dr. A.R. Veerappan, will now address the gathering.
Thank you. Respected dignitaries on the dais, my dear students and parents, a very good morning to all, rather a very good afternoon to all. On behalf of the Institute and the Department of Mechanical Engineering, I extend a warm welcome to all the students. Many congratulations to all of you. You have reached the premier institute, the top NIT. I am Dr. A.R. Veerappan, Head of Mechanical Engineering Department. Mechanical engineering is one of the first departments to be established in this institute, and it has been in existence since the inception of this institute in 1964. We have 27 fully qualified faculty members and 13 ministerial and technical staffs. Some of the many achievements that we are in the QS World Ranking 351 to 500th place. The achievement here is the only department in the country
among all NITs to be in the QS World Rankings consecutively for the past 5 years. So the department received the Best Department Award in engineering discipline this present year, 2022, and also during 2019. And our patent contribution is 1/3 of the Institute's total patent contributions. And we have the state-of-the-art academic and research lab facilities, which you will be witnessing during your visit to the department. So the programs offered, we offer 3 programs, 1 B.Tech program in mechanical engineering and 2 M.Tech programs, industrial safety engineering and thermal power engineering. And our UG student strength is 547. And of that 547, 17% of them are girls. So we have close to 100 girls in this branch. So gone are the days when the perception was mechanical engineering doesn't suit girl students. As girl students are doing excellently well. And these are some of the research areas, broadly design, thermal and industrial safety engineering. Just to name a few, we concentrate on MEMS, peridynamics, 3D printing, energy storage systems, biomechanics, noise, vibration and harshness testing. And these are some of the research achievements. So we have a strong, rigorous academic culture as well as research. So on an average, we have published close to more than 100 high quality papers in reputed journals. Our publications have been increasing and the quality can be just read from the citations. On an average, we have close to 2,800 citations every year. And this is a fund generation through projects, research projects and consultancy. So that is also decently good. We are generating close to 30 lakhs per year through consultancy projects from various funding agencies, and our research projects are also close to 60 lakhs per year. And as I told you, we are the leading patent contributors in the institute. So this is the patent contribution for the past 3 years, 2019 to 22. We are granted 6 patents, published 9, and 8 are in the pipeline. And these are some of the student club activities where our students have participated. So maybe once you complete the first year, you will be eligible to join these clubs. So this is my faculty team, which is here to support you all along for the next 4 years. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Exploring the depths of the earth will push humanity to new heights. We request the head of the Metallurgy and Material Science Department, Dr. B. Ravi Shankar, to deliver his remarks.
So good afternoon. So welcome to Metallurgical and Materials Engineering Department. So good afternoon to dignitaries on the dais and my dear students. So today, November 14, is the auspicious day for the metallurgist. So every year on November 14th, we are celebrating the Metallurgist Day, the National Metallurgist Day. So best wishes to all the fresh metallurgists. Okay. So about the department, it is started in 1967 and we are offering one BTech course and 3 MTech courses in welding, material science and the industrial metallurgy and also the MS and the PhD. And we have 17 faculty. All the faculties are well qualified. They are having the PhD and the postdoc experiences. And our BTech program is accredited for 5 years and now we are going for the next step of the accreditation. Okay. All PG programs are also accredited. It's a QAP Center for PG and the PhD programs. And 3 professors of MME department has been inducted as the directors of the various NITs. So we got the best department award for in the year 2008, 9 and 2020. Work out.
This one's
Yeah, next.
This is friends, so this is next.
So I am Professor Ravi Shankar, head of the department, and rest of the faculties you can see when you are visiting your the departmental visits. You both. Okay, so thank you. Some of the slides are missing. So with this brief introduction about the MMU department, and we are working in all the areas of research and the recent areas like the solar cells and the electrolytic batteries, the solid electrolytes, etc. So thank you. All the best for the students.
Thank you, sir. Production is not just about putting parts together. It's about developing ideas, testing principles, and perfecting engineering. We now call upon Dr. C. Satyanarayanan, Head of the Production Engineering Department.
Respected Chief Guest, respected Director, Deans, HODs, faculty members, staff members, parents, and dear students, good morning to you all. On behalf of the Department of Production Engineering Fraternity, I welcome you all to the orientation program. I congratulate all of the first year students for getting into NIT Tiruchirappalli. I congratulate their parents. I congratulate once again for choosing Production Engineering Department at NIT Tiruchirappalli. You have made an excellent choice to further your intellectual development. In the Production Engineering Department at our institute, we have 26 faculty members, including 2 Professor HAG and 24 faculty members at various levels, namely Professors, Associate Professors, and Assistant Professors. All are best teachers and researchers and dedicated to helping you to transform yourself into adults who are responsible to have technical knowledge, who have the drive to succeed and excel in your life. We are offering BTech Production Engineering with the current first year strength of 115, 110 in the second year, 116 in the third year, and 119 in the final year. We are also offering 2 MTech courses with a specialization in manufacturing technology with a student strength of 30 in first year and 32 in second year. And with a specialization in industrial engineering and management with a student strength of 32 in the first year, 31 in the second year. UG Production Engineering was started in the year 1979. PG Manufacturing Technology was started in the year 1987. First PhD was completed in the year 1993. PG Industrial Engineering was started in the year 1999. We are being a QIP center from 2003. We have received Best Department Award for the 2 times from its inception in the 2007. We have got DSC FIS funding worth 1 crore in the year 2009. We have conducted 4 international conferences in the year 2004, 2008, 2015 and 2018. Our BTech program was accredited by NBA and Washington Accord. Our PG programs are also having accreditation by NBA. We have a Center of Excellence in Manufacturing started in the year 2018. We are also a Center of Advanced Manufacturing and Automation established in the year 2021. Our production engineering department is leading in the institute in many folds. We are being rated as #1 department in the institute in terms of publication and citations. We have 4 professors who are rated among the world's top 2% scientists by Stanford University. We are also involved in many research projects and consultancy services. Our department, we do a lot of cutting edge research. We have produced more than 140 PhD scholars through the guidance of the faculty members of production engineering department. Our students have excellent record in placement and higher studies. Curriculum of production engineering department encompasses engineering materials, casting technology, machining technology, physical and metal joining process, tool engineering, tooling, metrology, manufacturing systems and simulation, automation, rapid prototyping, rapid manufacturing, advanced manufacturing, ergonomics, operation research, manufacturing and materials management, production planning, and recent advanced subjects like supply chain management, data analytics, industry 4.0, IoT, digital manufacturing. The department has the following state-of-art laboratories: machining, forming, welding, casting, robotics, CNC, mechatronics, modeling and simulation, ergonomics, tribology, laser engineering, composite materials, and operation management labs. With these facilities, we have extended our hands for hosting hardware hackathon in our institution. You'll also have an opportunity to take interesting courses from the department and allied department also through minors, honors, and electives. For the first year, these courses are predefined. Later, when you move on to the higher semester, you will have more chances to choose a variety of electives and you will be able to pick a path which is interest of you. We will try to give a better learning experience, and I want to second the 2 things. One is said by our director, self-discipline, and second one is the observation said by our chief guest. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir. Mathematics is the language of the universe. We now call upon Dr. V. Lakshmana Gomati Nayagam, the head of the Mathematics Department.
Thank you all. So, I welcome you all, right? And I thank you all for the choice of NIT Tiruchirappalli. So, NIT Tiruchirappalli is one among the top, right? You know. So, in this, the Mathematics Department, right? So, it is started as one of the oldest department. You know, once engineering started, then Mathematics also started. Okay. Our department has 20 faculties, okay, out of which 6 professors and 3 associate professors and 11 assistant professors. They are all working in different research fields, okay. They are all expertise in national level and international level in their own field. So we are very common to you all, okay. As a common man, I welcome you. So of course, Mathematics Department, okay, it is a common to everyone, right? So we are dealing courses for first year, second year, third year and fourth year of BTech, and of course for first semester in MTech we are dealing, and we have our own course, right? MSc Mathematics, So it has 22 students in first year and 24 students in second year. And we have 40 PhD scholars. Okay. So they are all full-time PhD scholars. Some of them they are going to teach you, right? So all along with our faculties and PhD scholars. So we are ready to help you in all of your walks of academic life. Academic life, okay, it is a function of several variables, right? So the variables are creativity, independent thinking, knowledge, expertise, and experience and all, right? So in this function of variable, how to reach the maximum, that is our ultimate aim, okay? You are going to learn the optimization in function of several variable in your current semester, right? So I wish you all to reach your maximum in your academic life. So with this, I stop here because I am given only 2 minutes for this lecture, okay? Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. All the work can be described with the language of physics. Dr. M. Ashok, head of the physics department, will address the gathering.
Good afternoon. Welcome you all to this prestigious institute. This department of physics is, as Professor Gomadinai was pointed out, it was commissioned in the early stage of 1964. And it is located right now in the southwest of this institute. So we have dedicated 2 laboratories for BTech, which can accommodate 120 students at a time. And we offer, apart from BTech first year all branches, MSc Physics and MTech non-destructive testing, one of this kind in India. And we have PhD students, and we also work on emerging areas like nanomaterials, solar cell, thin films, and so on. Apart from that, we have club activities, especially we have a Nachitra club, we have telescope, 1 meter telescope with which you can see planets and natural satellites. And it is basically totally operated by our BTech students. And we have Optical Society of America, a club which actually work on optics related things and then outreach activity. And we have a SPY, it is also an American society which also help in learning. With all this, I wish you a pleasant stay here. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Chemistry is a mystery of chemicals. Chemists are the detectives who solve it. We now call upon Dr. S. Velmati, the head of the chemistry department.
Respected dignitaries on the dais and my dear students, good afternoon to you one and all. So the Department of Chemistry is located in the southwest side of NIT. When you travel by road from Trichy city to NIT, this is the first building you will be seeing. So we are located along with the physics department, and chemistry department is is one of the oldest department in the institute. And currently we are 12 faculty members in the department, and we offer both MSc and PhD programs in chemistry, and we entertain first year BTech students. We have 2 BTech labs which can cater to the needs of 120 students at a time, and we have an excellent sophisticated instrumentation facility. So even in your higher semesters, if you want any of your research project work, you can approach the chemistry department. And we have an excellent, we offer many minor courses and open elective for BTech students. And we are a very strong department in research. On an average, we publish 70 to 80 papers with a very good citation of around 3,000. And a strong sponsored research projects is undertaken every year. So this is the statistics for the past 3 years, and we are a DST FIST sponsored department, and we have sponsored projects from SERB, CSIR, DRDO, and so on. And we are one of the consistently performing departments. I am proud to say that we received the Best Department Award and a non-engineering category in the year 2019 to 20 as well as in 21 to 22. And we have been appreciated for our performance in all the years. So with this, I welcome you all to NITT and best wishes for your bright future. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. A deeper understanding of ourselves is the key to development. Empowering mankind with this knowledge, we have the Faculty of the Humanities and Social Science Department, Dr. Nisha Vishwanathan, to enlighten us.
A very good afternoon to the dignitaries on the dais and to the students gathered here today. I'm here on behalf of Dr. S. Mekla, Head of the Department of English, Head of the Department of Humanities and Professor of English. The Department of Humanities and Social Sciences offers core courses and electives in economics and English. The courses are helmed by 12 capable and qualified faculty members. Apart from the courses offered to undergraduate students, we also offer a dedicated Masters in English Language and Literature. The inception of this program in 2020 was a milestone in the history of the department. We have already graduated the first batch of about 20 students, and we have 40-odd students currently pursuing the program in the department. We also have been offering a full-fledged PhD program since 2004, and we have produced quality research work in such diverse areas as digital humanities, health humanities, English language teaching, biolinguistics, language and genetics, somesthetics, 21st century skills education, and entrepreneurship development, among others, of course, among more areas. Not all can be listed here. So we are known for the independent interdisciplinary research that we carry out, and our research is mostly collaborative, engaging both faculty and students. So, the department aims to meet the existing demands of industry, the corporate world, public and private organizations, academic and human services. We have constantly striven for a practical curriculum with a high degree of professional relevance, enabling students to face real-time challenges. Apart from handling courses in English and economics for BArch and BTech students, we offer courses in business communication to MBA and MCA students and in technical communication to MTech students. We have a fully functional language lab with software installed for fine-tuning the language skills of the students. We encourage you to make full use of this facility. We also offer open electives in such diverse areas as creative writing, philosophy, science and language, technical writing, and entrepreneurship development in the highest semesters of the BTech program. The students' activity and sports officers of our institute are also offering 2 electives, holistic sports education and health education, under the aegis of the Department of Humanities and Social Sciences. Before concluding, let me join the other professors in welcoming you all, and I wish you the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. The computer is the defining invention of our generation, and its application in various fields has been a game changer. Dr. Michael, the head in charge of the Computer Applications Department, will now address the students.
distinguished chief guest, respected director, registrar, deans, HODs, other faculty members, students and proud parents. On behalf of our HOD, Dr. P.J. Alphonse, I, Dr. Michael Orrock, Professor, one of the faculty members of the department, present the details of the department. Next. Our department offers 3 courses, PG courses, MCA, MSc Computer Science, MTech Data Analytics, one of the most sought after courses. The student strength as per academic year 2022-23, first year 113 students, second year again 113 and third year 109, totally 335. In MSc Computer Science, we have in first year 24, in second year 19, and total strength 43. In MTech, we have in first year 23, in second year 27, total 50. And our department faculty has 4 professors, 4 associate professors, and 10 assistant professors. According to the placement record, our department enjoys 100% placement in every program every year, and our research areas of our faculty, latest areas like data analytics, machine learning, deep learning, IoT, cyber security, computer vision, high performance computing, natural language processing. Our consultancy project has crossed 1 crore in shorter period of time, and patent filing, we have filed 4 patents and published 2. We are going to launch an online MTech A and BS program in line with NEP 2020. I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Managers are the crux for the rise and fall of Mammoth Ventures. Representing the Management Studies Department, we now have Dr. G. Muruganandam, the Head of Management Studies.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, my dear student friends, dear parents, good morning all of you. Congratulations and welcome to NIT Tiruchi. It is my pleasure to introduce Department of Management Studies. We are the oldest, best rated Techno-B school in India. We started during the year 1978. We are having 14 faculty members. The department offers 2 popular programs. One is MBA, Master of Business Administration, with first year 90 students and second year 92. Happy to mention that our MBA graduates are placed at corporates, entrepreneurs and academicians, and also in the administrative services. Our faculty members and research scholars are doing excellent research, which is very useful to the business, society and the state, that is government, for policy making in the following mentioned areas: human resource management, finance, marketing, data science and general management. We are a service department. We are offering subjects to BTech, MTech and the MCA department. As a BTech student, you are most welcome to choose minor electives from second year, second semester onwards. Please feel free to walk in, to interact, collaborate with the faculty members, research scholars and students. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Sustainability is the need of the hour. Spearheaded spearheading the sustainability drive of the world, we have Dr. Ruben Sudhakar, the Associate Professor of the Energy and Environment Engineering Department.
Our respected chief guest, our revered director, deans, faculty members, parents of the students here, and my dear students, good morning to you all. On behalf of the Department of Energy and Environment, I congratulate each one of you for having passed the toughest exam and joined NIT Trichy here, and warm welcome to one and all. Department of Energy and Environment is one of the few departments in this institute which will meet each one of you in the classroom. So we are very happy, the faculty members of DE is very happy that we will be seeing each one of you in the classroom, and then we'll have a lot of deliberations on energy and environment. I'm here on behalf of the head of the department, Professor Premlata, to explain you about the department. Okay. Sorry. The department was originally established in 1995 as Center for Energy and Science and Technology, shortly called as CSAT, under the auspices of UK-India REC project of energy theme, and it was rechristened in 2012 as the Department of Energy and Environment. The department has 7 faculty members, of which 5 are core and 2 associated members from the other departments, along with 1 Inspire faculty. Professor, as I told you, Professor M. Premlata is the head of the department. And as far as the academics in DE is concerned, we offer an MTech program on energy, where we admit 28 students every year. Currently, we have a strength of 40 students put together first year and second year. And along with it, we also offer minor courses. And this is one department which enjoys a good strength of BTech students taking minor courses. Typically, about 50 to 60 students take each of the minor courses that we offer every semester. So we have 100 students walking into the department in every semester, taking minors in our department. We also, as I told you, we also offer energy and environment course in the first year. So we'll be meeting you, each one of you in the classroom on this ENIR 11 course. We also have an MS and PhD program. We've got 24 PhDs awarded from the department and 29 PhDs ongoing in the department. Regarding the research and development, DE, we work on different areas of energy and environment, transcending the basic departments we have been hearing so far, so starting from the thermochemical conversion of fuels to electric vehicles, energy audit, CO2 capture and sequestration systems, solar e-vehicles, and the DC microgrid as the research areas. We as a faculty members, along with the students, publish in reputed journals and work on different projects, and also do testing and consultancy services related to these areas. There are certain special features that stand to be unique for DE in this institute. This is what is to be seen in this slide. There's an energy efficient building. I sincerely welcome you all to take time and visit the building. You will really enjoy looking at the building, the design of the building, and so on. We also have an NABL accredited lab for calibration of various mechanical systems, thermal systems, and so on, which is very unique to the Department of Energy and Environment. We also have sophisticated instrument facilities, very large in number, and we do a lot of consultancy services with this equipment. And I hope you would also take these services in the higher semesters when you're going through them. In the interest of time, I stop here, and I sincerely believe and hope that you will take time to visit the Department of Energy and Environment, and I'm looking forward to interacting with each one of you. On behalf of the department, I wish you all a great time for the next 4 years. Thanking you all.
Thank you, sir. We thank the head and representatives from the various departments for the valuable guidance. The Training and Placement Cell nurtures industry-institute interaction, organizes and coordinates the campus placement program, and has built up an impressive placement record, both in terms of the percentage of registered students placed, as well as the number of the companies visiting the campus. Over 220 companies participate in the placement process every year. We now call upon Dr. Bhaktavatsalen, the Head of Training and Placement, to address the students.
Good afternoon. Myself, Professor Bhaktavatsalen. I take care of training and placement here at NIT Trichy. And what you see there on the slide, that is Capstone. Training and placement is housed in this building called Capstone. Capstone generally would mean the highest piece or stone in a monument. In academic context, capstone would mean reaching a high point in academics. Capstone is where you will all fly out becoming professionals. Just want to add a little trivia here. This corporate ambience facility that we have for training and placement, the conceptual design drawing was made by 3 architecture students when they were there in the final year. That is the kind of enablement that this institute does to its students. Right? So, there's another view of the Capstone building. I urge you to visit this sometime. You wouldn't feel that you're going through a facility in an university in India. So that lists the kind of interview rooms, GD rooms and all of that. Just to talk about placements, we have, our focus is more on quality. Our endeavor is to give quality placements to our job. We don't talk about numbers. Numbers are there anyway. That said, more than 250 companies, organizations, vie to recruit our students. That makes us on par, puts us on par with the best IITs in the country, and many times better than them. To the proud parents who are watching this on the screen, if your organization where you work is not amongst the 250 companies, and I just want to sensitize you, you're missing out on some great talent out here. So please do ensure that your organization, your company is one of those which is recruiting from NIT Trichy. Now, our students not just pursue employment, they follow pursuits other than employment as well. There are students who go for higher studies. There are students who prepare for UPSC and so on and so forth. There are people who pursue entrepreneurial venture. Some amongst your seniors are district collectors. Some are in the revenue service. Some are IPS police officers. Some have gone on to become famous authors, writers. Some are journalists. Some are started their own entrepreneurial venture and built successful companies both in the IT sector and in the core engineering sector. And there are enablers for you to do that here in this campus. We have incubation centers. You have an opportunity to start your own company while you are a student in this campus. That's the kind of enablement that we have. In the long run, we just don't want you to be just job seekers. We would want you to be job creators, job providers. If not all of you, at least some of you to become job creators and job providers. In the interest of time, I just want to sensitize you to one particular point and then I'll close. This campus is literally an oasis. The 800-acre perimeter of this campus, just outside the perimeter of this campus, it's a complete rural setting. There's poverty, there is illiteracy. And we all belong to that less than 1% of privileged Indians to have had good education, good upbringing, good food, good comfort, and so on. And it is our duty to engage with the society around us through service, through technology, and that is what we are here for, through service and through technology. With this, I will close. Do not worry about placements. Your job is our job. Right? Happy Children's Day. Good luck and God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you for your valuable insights, sir. Being one of the foremost technical institutions in the country, well-equipped labs form the backbone of our students' technological prowess. This is where CSG comes to the rescue with state-of-the-art facilities catering to the students' needs while ensuring the smooth functioning and maintenance of Octagon, Twinet and the Third Eye building. We invite Dr. M. Bhaskar, head of the Computer Support Group, to address the gathering.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, dear brothers, sisters, good afternoon. A red carpet welcome to 2022 batch of undergraduate students get officially connected today to the most prestigious NIT Trichy worldwide cloud. Today, indeed a proud moment for each one of you and your parents to be linked with 58-year-old NIT Trichy Global Family. Welcome you to NIT Trichy Global Family. I am Dr. M. Bhaskar, Professor in ECE, heading Computer Support Group, in short CAG, here to give you some brief details about the IT infrastructure of the institute. CAG takes care of the IT infrastructure needs of the institute, starting day one from your admission, your academics, your placement, till you get your BTech degree in your hand. This department, established in 1985, just with 5 computers, but now we have 1,600 computers with a 10 GB backbone all over the campus. CAG team currently has 30 technical, skilled and dedicated team members, 24/7, with so many officers, engineers and technicians. CAG has 3 centers, Octagon, Twinet and Third Eye. Octagon is the hallmark of NIT Trichy. This Octagon center is open 24/7 for students. And CAG has 165 computers with 5 beautiful laboratories, workstations. CAG has its own library with books, manual series. And Twinet has 200 computers. One lab is exclusively for training and placement, and one lab is for your first year programming and drawing. And Third Eye has 4 state-of-the-art 132 computers, where all your online exams, training and placement activities and everything will happen. We have a beautiful conference rooms and seminar rooms that can be used for student activities. CAG has well-established CAD/CAM center with all software and hardware, and CAG provides you currently 3 Gbps internet bandwidth. Within 2 months, you will be able to get 5 Gbps bandwidth. We are proud to say that the entire campus is with a fiber backbone, with each node with 1 GB connectivity. Each and every node you will get 1 GB bandwidth. We have 600 servers. The good thing is most of the servers are managed by you. So you will be the sole authority to install, program, maintain the servers. Some of the servers, Pragyan, Spider and Delta. CAG has all the license operating and webmail ID that starts with your roll number at nitt.edu. Let me repeat, each one of you will be given a webmail ID or institute webmail ID. It starts with your roll number, permanent roll number at nitt.edu. From today onwards, all your communication should happen with the institute webmail ID only. And don't use this webmail ID for opening your bank accounts or your personal things. It's only for academic purpose. Second, you will be given another account called Octa account that will be used for accessing all the softwares and IT infrastructure facility in the institutes as well as the hostels. Software piracy is a crime. If you have any unlicensed software in your laptop, reinstall with the OS, because the moment you connect to Wi-Fi, NIT, your software piracy will be taken into account. So don't use any pirated softwares. So format your laptop before you connect to NIT intranet. Enjoy your stay with the good IT solutions in our campus. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The library is a treasure trove of knowledge with more than 2.5 lakh documents consisting of technical books, reports, standards, CD-ROMs, audiovisual educational cassettes, and back volumes of journals. We now have Dr. S. Shivachidambaram to address the students.
Honorable Chief Guest, respected Director, Deans, HODs, faculty members, staff, and students and parents. Central Library is situated in the heart of the institute, which is open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. on all working days for you. And Saturdays, Sundays it opens 9 to 5 p.m. Sundays it open 9 to 1 p.m. for enriching and enlightening your knowledge. Library, that building which is showing in the picture, is there when you enter on this. When you enter from the administration and to the right side of the T point, the library is there in the hot point. And library operation is governed by generally library advisory committee, especially for the collection. The library advisory committee constitute with each and every department's one of the faculty members. And we have librarian, myself, Dr. Shivachidambaram, and assistant librarian, Saurabh Devnath, and we have two technical assistant, Mr. Tamilvel and Mr. Bhubadi, and we have two attendant and 6 trainees to manage the library into 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And the collection, in the collection we have 2.5 lakhs, both reports, books and reports are available, and these are all classified by the international library classification called a Dewey Decimal, and it is for archiving in the shelf in 10 stack rooms, and the cataloging informations are computerized, automated through the Lipsys software, and it can be accessed through online public access catalog. And apart from that, we have 92 Indian periodicals and 9 newspapers. For hard copy, you can read it from the library periodical section. And the entire, apart from that, we have around 8,000 e-journals for doing your studies and for the further research. We also have around 17,000 back volumes. It is in the upstairs of the stack rooms. And entire library is Wi-Fi enabled, and entire library stack rooms are CCTV surveillance, and then all the e-resources, the most of the library collections now are in the online, and it can be accessed through the remote access tool also. Wherever you are in the hostel, you can access through InFed. All the e-books and e-journals can be accessed. And through MyLoft out of the campus also you may be able to access. And then the library issue 6 books for the 30 days to you,
and you can borrow 6 books for 30 days. After that, each day will be fined for 1 rupees. And you cannot mutilate the books and etc. That we will come to on later. And our library timings already I mentioned. We have a research support tool also, as our chief guest told today. The English language is an engineering language. We concentrated on that collections Grammarly, that whatever the report or assignments which has been given, you can be written and verify from these Grammarly teaching tools. And we also have EEE technical English course. It is a e-learning course that you can start learning from that for beginning of your engineering course activities. And we also have the plagiarism software, Turnitin, and we have press reader which has all the newspapers and the magazine. Most of the magazine called Business India, India Today, all these are available through this press reader aggregated database. And we have also Scopus and Web of Science. These are all the impact factor finding citation tools for your further research. And apart from that, 50% it is so about our e-resource subscription in our library. That these are all comes under the electronic journals and databases which can be accessed anytime from the library website. Keep monitor the library website, and the library also will be providing the circular through the circulation mail. It can be accessed from that. Anyhow, we have a general rules and regulations. All the rules are displayed in our library webpage also. The basic rules are every users must show their ID card before entering the library. Big bags and food items are strictly prohibited, and library silence is always maintained. All your digital device speakers are muted, even for laptop or mobile when you are coming inside. And a penalty of 1 rupees will be charged per day after due date if you are keeping the books. Then we have entire library collection is RFID tags. It is costly, and when you mutilated or damaged that RFID part of the book, then you will be fined 500 rupees. And for loss of library books, user has to replace with the same or new edition of books, or you have to pay double amount of the cost to the library. And you have to follow the basic ERM rules for accessing the library e-resources. And we also have very good book bank section, which collected mostly on textbooks, which is related to your curriculum. And we have around 16,000 books. This book can be issued more than 1 semester it can be issued. And book bank facility for all SC, ST and scholarship holders. And book banks are also issued for per semester, that I already told you. Prescribed forms should be available for in the book bank section, you can get it. And number of books issued are 8 per students. And first year UG students must have certified from the academic office, then you can utilize the book bank facilities. These are all highlights of the Central Library. Please visit our library. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. The Siemens Center of Excellence in Manufacturing was established in 2018 at NIT Trichy to create a robust technical education ecosystem that offers skill development courses, internships, research assistance, and industrial consultancy services across various sectors. There are 12 cutting-edge laboratories for design, advanced manufacturing, automation, electrical and energy savings, mechatronics, robotics, and the Internet of Things. We would like to call Dr. Anant Krishnan, Associate Head of this lab, to address the gathering.
Honorable Chief Guest, respected Director, respected Deans, Head of the Departments, faculty members, parents, and my dear friends, good afternoon to all. I am Dr. Anand Krishnan. On behalf of the Center Head, Dr. Sriram Kumar Sir, I would like to
present the details about Center of Excellence in Manufacturing. The Center of Excellence in Manufacturing is a collaborative center created with the help of Siemens in 2018. And this particular lab is a state-of-the-art and the first center in all the NITs. Out of all the NITs, NIT Trichy is the first one to cater this kind of a facility. The cost of the center investment goes around 200 crores. It has 12 sophisticated laboratories. Anybody having an innovative idea or a product in their mind, if they want to make it into a real-time product, this particular center will cater the complete package of that product. They have labs like product design and validation lab, where the idea can be converted into a virtual model, and this virtual model can also be manufactured in a plant layout that can also be simulated in a digital twin manner with advanced manufacturing laboratory. And once the product is ready, that can be tested and optimized for its better performance using test and optimization lab, all kinds of automations, electrical energy savings, process instrumentation labs, mechatronics lab, CNC machines lab, and CNC controls lab, robotics lab, rapid prototyping lab, and Internet of Things. All these labs will be supporting the product development, and so that any student who is having an idea about the product development or innovative idea can use this facility to make the product. And this center is established to cater the gap between any industries. If there is any industry requirement, we are lagging from our academic, though we have an academic improvement year by year. So the current requirement for the industries can be taken care by this center. The center is multifaceted so that it is used as academic labs for few departments like instrumentation control, production engineering, and other departments. And also it offers skill development programs, research facilities for R&D, and industrial consultancy. The center also caters another sub-center named Center for Advanced Manufacturing and Automation, which is created in 2021 with an approximate cost of 10 crore rupees. It has the state-of-the-art facilities with all laser facilities like twin laser 3D printers, femto-pulsed laser micro machining, and laser shock peening and high temperature indentation test. And this center has been, from its inception, has seen around 7,000 plus visitors, and 19 MOUs have been signed by various industries and academic institutions for using our facility for their students and the faculty members. Almost in the last year, in this current year itself, we have conducted around 15 plus FDP programs, approximately 10 lakh rupees of revenue has been generated. Almost more than 5 consultancy projects of high value, accounting to a cost of around 2.5 crores have been handled as consultancy works in the center, especially from BHCL, CS Engineering Limited, and Simco Industries, Tiruchirappalli, and so on. With this, on behalf of the Center of Excellence in Manufacturing, I welcome all the young budding engineering students to this prestigious institution of national importance. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The Student Activity and Sports Officer of NIT Tiruchirappalli is responsible for ensuring that all sporting and fitness-related activities on campus are seamlessly carried out. We now call upon Mr. Dali Krishnan to deliver his remarks.
Very good afternoon. Respected Director Madam, Chief Guest, Deans, faculty members, parents, and my dear students. A warm welcome to NIT Tiruchi. The Office of Students Activity and Sports. Our main objective is to equip a wholesome development in a child. We coordinate different activities in the institute, sports as well as other fests also. The various coaching camps in each particular games are organized in the institute. Our other objective is organizing sports tournament and competitions for students, faculty, and staff. And let me tell you, my dear students, one of the sports fest which is the largest fest among all NITs. Other objectives is that initiating sports infrastructure and facilities for the students. As you've seen when you reach to the campus, we have a finest sports infrastructure, which is one of the best infrastructure among all NITs and some central universities also. Office of Students Welfare, under his leadership of Office of Students Welfare, we also initiate recruiting sports coaches to equip you in various games and sports. The other officials of Office of Students Activity and Sports are Dr. A. Solomon Raja, Students Activity and Sports Officer, myself, Mr. Dali Krishnan, Students Activity and Sports Officer, Ms. Lalitha B., SAS Assistant, N. Ambu, N. Murugan, and M.N. Bislas. We were the assistants for the Office of Students Activity and Sports. Now let me come to the infrastructure of sports activity in NIT Tiruchi. I am very proudly to say that, as I mentioned before, NIT Tiruchi is having a wonderful sports infrastructure that equip you to excel in each and every game. We have an international standard badminton court and others as international standard swimming pool, have 25 meter of swimming pool, and training pool is there in NIT Tiruchi. And let me come to the very noticeable infrastructure which cannot be compared to any other NITs is our techno gym. The international standard techno gym, which is assisted by the electronically assisted device, which equip in both physical fitness and other exercise expertising methods. We will be trained by an expert coaches and physical trainers. Our achievements, very proud to say that recently we had been awarded as the best outstation sports NIT Tiruchi by IIT BHU, where 38 college teams were participating all across the country, and we were the champions in athletics, in volleyball, in basketball and chess. More than 1,000 students participated in International Yoga Day. That was the biggest success and which was noticed across the country. We also organized Run for Unity, where 500 students participated in the event, and it was inaugurated by the Honorable Minister of State for Education. And as I mentioned in the previous slide, Sports Feet Marathon 2020 was organized and total participation in an event was 1,500 students, which is equal to a national university championship. And my dear students, NIT Tiruchi believes that every child is born with immense potentiality. So our efforts are to make you achievers. That results in NIT Tiruchi not only produce the great engineers, we have produced the Supreme Commander of Air Force Air Marshal, Rear Admiral of Indian Navy, Raj Iyer Chief Information Officers. And also we are on the way to initiating Innovative Center Sports Research and Analytics, which will be the first ever NIT will be assisting the national campus and national athletes to achieve the high performance. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The admissions process at NIT Tiruchi for BTech and BArch courses is carried out meticulously under the supervision of the UG Admission Committee Chairman. We now have Dr. S.T. Ramesh to welcome the newly admitted students.
Good afternoon. I think my name is very familiar to you as well as your parents, like father or mother. And we have started our activity in August 5th, and today is the 100th day. And without Saturday and Sunday and also Diwali, our team has worked a lot. And I think we made you very comfortable walk through during document verification as well as your physical verifications in this hall without much difficulty. So we have started our activity in August 5 where joint admission board, they have declared the JEE admission process and we have finalized the seat matrix of NIT Tiruchirappalli with all BTech and also BArch program with the total seats of 1038 including BArch. And we could not add up this year with female supernumerary because we have reached 20% female students in all the branches in last year before onwards. So there is this, yeah. And we have also managed with round number 1 to round number 6 without much difficulty. NIT Tiruchirappalli, it has been also added one more verification center with IIIT Tiruchirappalli and also NIFTAM Tanjavur, and we have managed the documents without much difficulty. And the total seats as per seat matrix is 1038, and every rounds we could able to get without de-reservation of almost 10-20 seats, and final round after de-reservation and NIT Trichy has been allotted to 1037 seats. And the admission completed in MIS is around 1018, and we had some vacancies as well. And out of which is 771 male and 247 female, and total of 1018 candidates. They joined in 3 days of time, 11, 12 and 13. And let me brief you some of the recent achievements with NIT Tiruchirappalli as a good choice for all BTech and also BR students. I'm happy to share 23 students of architecture with less than all India rank 1000 with the top AR of 162 with a closing rank of 975. They joined in NIT Tiruchirappalli system. And 16 students in engineering altogether with this, which is less than 1000 rank with the top all India rank of 241, all of them in computer science and engineering. And the chemical engineering with the opening rank of 8691 with civil engineering as 2826. And computer sciences with 241, and electrical and electronics engineering is opening rank with 4157, and electrical and electronics and communication engineering is 1581, instrumentation control engineering opening rank with 10,098, mechanical with 6047, metallurgy is about 16,011, and production engineering opening rank it is about 17,676. Apart from JOSA as well as CSE allotment, we have also managed the foreign nationals and through DASA, general as well as DASA CAWG with total number of 99 candidates without much difficulty. And there is no seat has been allotted that in special round. And we could attract a lot of foreign nationals through ICCR scheme. And this time ICCR, they have given 12 scholarship, and in all 12 students they have reached the campus and also they joined the program. And Study India program, it is well known to NIT Tiruchirappalli, and 2 candidates they opted for Study India program, and one they joined, another one is in the visa process. So total we could able to attract 1131 students of BTech and BOF together in 2022 without much difficulty. And our typical task to manage the physical verification of documents in this hall, and record track of 774 candidates in day 1, that is 11th November 2022. With all the documents has been verified without much difficulty. And second day it is about 277, and third, yesterday it was about almost 5 o'clock we were there, 66 candidates all together, 11,117 candidates they have already joined in the program. And we did not have any much difficulty apart from 2 different court cases, and we could able to manage that. And our walkthrough it is very well, and I hope and we have served you better. And I think also you answered all your questions without much difficulty of almost 100 days, 3 months. And today I think you have joined in the institute. We hope I will also serve you better, and wish you all the best, and do good work for your studies. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. We now call upon Dr. Sheba from the Hostel Administration Committee to provide a few guidelines for your upcoming stay in the hostels.
Respected Chief Guest, Professor Chakravarti, Madam Director, Professor Aguila, Deans, Heads of the Departments, Faculty members, staffs, students and their proud parents, Good afternoon and congratulations, you have officially become the NITTNs of this institute. Myself, Dr. Sheba, I am the additional Chief Warden of the NITT hostels, representing Professor S. Venkatachalapati, who is the Chief Warden of NITT Hostels Committee. Your stay at NITT hostels is governed by the hostel administration team, headed by Dr. S. Venkatachalapati, who is the Professor of Mechanical Engineering Department. We have Dr. Senthil Arasu, who is additional Chief Warden at the Faculty of MBA Department. Myself, Dr. Sheba from Chemical Engineering Department. Dr. Baby Vishwambaran, who is a member of HAC and also the Associate Dean Students Welfare, connecting the girls with the Students Welfare Office. Dr. Srinivasulu Reddy, he is the convener of hostels. You might have met him during the admissions. And Mr. Vikneshwar Raj, who is the assistant registrar, and Mr. Vishwanathan, who is taking care of the accounts as a consultant in your office. Next slide. Okay, so as far as NITT hostels are concerned, we have around 28 hostels, 22 of which are boys and 6 are girls. We are attached with the 13 messes with the various categories of dining such as veg, non-veg, south, north, mixed menu, Andhra menu, Kerala menu, etc. Each hostel's administration is governed by the respective wardens, who are basically faculty members of our own institute. Then the resident student counselors, who are the PhD scholars of this institute, and the hostel assistant managers, who are called as stewards. And each mess is governed by a mess committee comprising of the mess warden as well as student members from various hostels. Okay, each month you can have a different mess committee comprising of different students from various hostels. And we provide many facilities at NITT hostels. We basically provide a clean and hygienic space. We have television in common rooms and messes. We have water dispensing units. We have indoor games. We have night canteens, and recently, with the plea from the students as well as with the acceptance from the director, we have started a night food court at a girls' hostel. We have, as the previous speakers mentioned, we are going for a complete Wi-Fi access for the hostels. Right now, we have internet facilities in each of the common rooms in the hostels. So basically, your hostels are the second home of your life. So we expect you to spend your valuable time coordinating with your friends, with the workers, and enjoy your stay there. If you have any difficulties in your hostel life, or if you have any difficulties dining in the mess, please reach out to us. There is a formal channel of representing all these grievances and complaints. You can contact your wardens. They may not be available in the hostel 24/7 because they are the faculty members of the institute. Instead, you can contact the hostel assistant managers, who will be there 24/7 assisting you, or you can reach out to RSC. Nothing works out with that, you please reach out to wardens. And if you still feel that your complaints are unattended, you please reach out to the hostel office, the HAC team. Okay, so have a fruitful and happy stay in your in the NITT hostels. Thank you, and wishing you all the best for your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Who could guide us better in our journey than one who has already been in our shoes? We invite the President of our Student Council, Akhilan R., to now address the gathering.
Okay, I won't bore you guys. I'll just finish it off quickly. A very good afternoon to one and all present here. I am Akhilan R., the President of Student Council for the year 2022 to 2023. I am currently pursuing my 4th year in the Instrumentation and Control Engineering Department. My native is Neyveli, which is from Tamil Nadu. First off, my hearty congratulations to everyone for making it into the best NIT in India. I can assure you that the next 4 or 5 years that you would be spending here would be more memorable. The experience that place grants me you with is so vast that I couldn't cover it all at one glance. But let me give you guys a small glance of how your college life at NIT Tiruchi would be like. Academics and placements are top notch. The professors are highly qualified. The placement rates are exponentially high. So you guys have nothing to worry about in those aspects. As long as you have a good CGPA, which is important. You people are all good to go. Bit of hard luck to circuital branch students, especially ICE, EEE and ECE. You guys will need the luck. Okay. Coming to student welfare, NIT Tiruchi has a plethora of clubs in each domain such as technical, cultural and social. In addition, our magnificent fest, namely Festember, Pragyan, NIT Fest and Sports Week provide a wide range of opportunities to develop crucial skills such as leadership, teamwork, time management and many more. Personally, the experience I gained from being a part of fest and clubs have played an important role in preparing me for the role of the student council president. The campus has students from all over India as well as students from abroad. The cultural exposure you would be getting is splendid. As you guys know, the girl to boy ratio in the campus is 1:5. So good luck to the guys. If you feel lost or worried about how you would fare in such a big campus, fret not. We have all been through, you will make it through. Just make sure to not to venture near the so-called stone benches. I can guarantee that you guys will have a great time here. All the very best to each of you. I hope you guys have a blast here. I am all ears to anyone who would like to approach me for any concern or issues. At last, I can tell you one thing. Wherever you go, the family is our fortress. Nandri Vanakkam.
Thank you, Akilan, for sharing your insights. This orientation program, which will span 2 weeks, would not have been possible without the efforts of the dedicated orientation team, working around the clock behind the scenes to provide the freshers with a fun-filled and seamless transition to college life. We now call upon the overall coordinator of the orientation team, Mridul Kaleselvan, to address the freshers.
On behalf of the orientation team, I, Mridul, would like to take this opportunity to welcome you all to campus. I hope you're all excited and eagerly looking forward to start your college life. The orientation team has been constantly striving to ease your transition from school to college. Entering college is a milestone in one's personal and academic life. And you must all congratulate yourselves in making into India's finest institutes. The first year of college is a very special one as you meet new people, make new friends, and have new experiences. For many, this is also the first time you'll be staying away from your families, and that could be a challenge on its own, but I'm sure it'll be worth it. For the past 2 years, the freshers have had their orientation online, and even their first years online. So I'm really happy for you all to have what we missed out on. From my past 2 years at NIT Tiruchi, I can assure you that the journey ahead will be really memorable and enriching. The orientation team, from the extended support of the faculty advisors, our first year coordinator and the Dean's Student Welfare, has carefully and curated a lined up set of events and excited events for the next 2 weeks. These events will enthuse you and provide you the right platform to showcase your talent. I encourage all you people to actively participate in them and make the most out of your first year experience. With this, I welcome you all to NITT and wish you all the best.
A very good afternoon to everyone. So, no duty is more urgent than returning the thanks. And I am very much privileged to extend my gratitude to everyone present here on this momentous occasion of the orientation of the fresh batch of engineers. First, my sincere thank to our chief guest, Dr. Shivaji Chakravarti, for accepting our invitation and gracing us with your presence today. Thank you, sir. Your thought-provoking words, which are sure that will leave a long-lasting impact on these young minds. I sincerely thank our Honorable Director, Dr. G. Aguila, for being a beacon of progress to our college and sharing your vast knowledge with us through your inspiring words. I would like to thank all the deans, the head of the departments, and for providing the freshers with valuable insights into the functioning of our college with your informative speeches. Your collective efforts have helped to maintain our position as one of the top 10 institutes in our country. A special thank to all the parents for their constant support to both the students and to our institution. A hearty congratulations to all the freshers for becoming a part of the premier institution. Wishing you a prosperous college experience ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. With this, we come to the end of the morning session of the orientation. I am sure that this session provided you with a lot of information which can be quite overwhelming. I would like to thank all the dignitaries present on stage now for their presence and their valuable insights. I hope the students walk away from this well informed and are quite excited to begin their journey here at NIT Tiruchi. We now request the students to rise for the national anthem.
मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Attention please. The attendance will be taken only in the afternoon session, so we request everyone to come back for the afternoon session at 3 o'clock. Thank you.
Guys, some of you please be seated so that it will be easy for you to leave. It's getting way much crowded there, and yeah, so I would request you guys to sit for a while, wait for 5 minutes. The orientation team members, they will let you guys out, okay? Just wait for a while, 5 minutes.